just use like 5 seconds, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. You can just sample that like 2 seconds of that thing.
Oh,
If you want.
it's not. You don't have to wait 15.
No, you don't have to do 15. Just like 5 seconds to just get it, fucking highlight it, generate the background noise for it, that silence, and then it's just good.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't even know you can generate the background noise thing.
Yeah, you can like fix you just get a sample of like that sound, and then it's like a noise
At 5 seconds. Yeah, noise reduction or
noise
whatever.
reduction, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just sample it out on there and use it for the rest of the entire clip.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I swear, dude. And it's magical.
What?
It
And
works
it
so
totally,
fucking
yeah,
good.
it changes it.
It is,
You know
yes.
what's funny? A friend of mine, in our first episode that we did together, he said that you got to change the batteries out to your fire.
You gotta change. Wait, for real? Like
Yeah.
actually talking about it?
Yeah, he was like,
He thought it was,
he said no, at your place. At your
Oh,
fire
oh,
detector thing. He
Oh,
was
'cause
like,
we did the first one,
and
right?
he's like, you could hear it in the podcast.
I did not even like. Everyone told me that they can hear that, but I guess I got so used to like
Yeah,
hearing it,
like
it's
you
just
just-
indented
yeah,
in
yeah,
my
it's
mind, like an
like,
everyday thing.
It's
So
like nose blind.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
like how you couldn't smell to things, I couldn't hear that at all. It was
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
insane. But yeah,
He said that to me, and I was like,
oops.
I know, and I was like, all right, man. And I was
I've
like,
since taken the batteries out, so now if I burn up in the middle of the night, I'm just
it's your
fucked.
fault, yeah.
But
it's
yeah,
your
but the
fault, totally.
podcast sounds great, so I guess it's an even trade-off.
Yeah, I think they sound pretty good. Yeah, so I'll have to do that. Thanks for the tip there,
You're
podcast
welcome,
fellow
dude.
podcaster.
Honestly.
Okay, well, hey, Andy.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good.
Oh man, folks, it's the second Swapcast.
It is.
Jeez
Wow, we've hit
Louise.
a good milestone in our relationship that we're on our second.
A podcaster, yeah, relationship, yeah, it's the second hang.
It's been good, dude. I like it so much.
When was the last time we did this? November, right?
Like November.
Something.
Yeah,
right?
and that was the last time I saw you again. Just like how I talked about, you just disappear
right,
after
right,
because
right.
you
I
just
just-
use me for one thing
And
every
then-
single
And
time,
then that's it.
and then you just disappear.
I do like to
until-
use you.
I know you do.
It's very nice.
Because this only happened because you're using me again. Because you messaged me like 2 days ago
Earlier today.
Earlier today, yeah. After like a month of not even seeing you, talking to you, like
Right,
I'm over
right.
there liking your pictures on Instagram, trying to get your attention, unliking them, so it pops up the notification, and you just don't hit. But then of course, hey man, I made a scheduling error, so do you want to actually come onto my show and I will hang out with you? And that's all it took.
That's all it
Is
took.
me being a fucking mistake.
I mean, you're the best mistake that I've made this week.
This week.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good. Yes,
man.
that's a good title.
Not even the year,
I've got,
anything like big,
no,
just this
no,
week.
No. What? We're 20. Holy shit! Tomorrow's the inauguration.
We're 20 days into.
20s into the. Yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes already.
That's fucking insane.
But you're a nice one.
Dude. Oh, thank you.
I
I like. I also like your little ambiance right now.
yeah,
How
let
you
me-
have it set up here.
Let me change up the lights real quick. Sorry.
So Alex has it really comfortable in here. The lights are dimmed. We got the fireplace going.
Fireplace
Got
is
me
nice.
a nice. He got me wined up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liquored up.
Liquored
Just
up.
Filled him up.
A little glass of whiskey, and
Yeah.
I'm honestly kind of nervous.
This should be very intimidating.
Yeah, because this is very intimidating to me right now.
Yeah.
I'm not used to being in this situation, and you're oh, wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
I'm
you-
gonna get touched during this thing, and
you know what sucks about this?
What?
Is that so it's been like a talking point that Dave Chappelle does this. He uses red light, right?
Yeah.
Like a popular thing that people are talking about. Like
like in
people
his stand-ups or like
in,
where
in
his
his
set?
in his green room
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and like he sets the and then another thing is that Joe Rogan's also been like talking about it, like praising him for it.
Yeah,
But I've been doing this for so long, and it sucks, and now I feel like a fraud. I think I talked about this on the last podcast
Yeah.
with my boy Greg, but I feel like such a fraud, like because I do it now, and I'm like, am I just copying Dave Chappelle? But I've been doing this forever.
No, but
I've
he's
been doing
copying you.
I'm not saying anybody's copying anybody, but it sucks because now I feel like it's like a, I don't know. I don't like being made fun of because I
like you're a follower
do
or
something like yeah, I'm too prideful.
Too
you know what I
prideful,
mean? My
yeah.
ego's too big. Like I want to be the first one. I know I wasn't the first one to do it. I clearly understand.
in
that.
the history of the fucking world. I'm the first person to use
Right.
LED
Yes,
lights to light
exactly,
things up.
right,
You
exa-
selfish cuck.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like that's not at all right. So that's the hard part.
No, I get you, but I mean, like, it's nice ambiance. Obviously, it's doing something because I mean, celebrities like him are using it too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's a popular thing. So don't feel bad about it.
I feel like I'm the first fireplace person. Who that podcast does fireplaces?
I'm pretty sure there are so many.
You think so?
Yeah, I have one. I don't start it up, but I can start doing that now. I'm just gonna take your whole feel, the whole feel to your show. I'm just gonna do that exact thing.
You're gonna
What is
get
yours
red
called?
lights.
The 4-letter word. So is mine. The other 4-letter
You're
word.
gonna do 5-letter words.
The 5-letter word. There you go.
Um,
But what was I? I was gonna tell you.
Something about your intro.
No. Oh, are we doing intros? Or we just kind of hopped into it? Doesn't really matter, I guess. We're just vibing out for the culture, you know?
Cheers, by the way.
Oh, yeah, cheers. Let me get... I'm drinking some of Alex's patented Red Horn
Check.
bonus check.
Yeah.
Spelled CZECH, right? Check.
Like the country, yeah.
Check. Yeah, like the country. Or Chex Mix. But it's good, dude. No
Not
wonder
Chex
you're
Mix.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like you were drinking Shiner Bock, and Shiner Bock's kind of a similar style beer. It's just like a darker style lager. It's really tasty stuff. It's
Yeah.
I'm
Drinking Shiner, the best beer of Texas.
probably one of the worst beers that I could ever drink if
Ever.
I had to go out
No.
anywhere.
That's
If I
pushing
had
it.
to choose between drinking Shiner Bock and
Lone Star?
No, I love Lone Star.
What
Don't
is
get me-
wrong with
don't
you,
get
dude?
me started
That's
on Lone
fucking
Star.
piss water,
What,
literally.
Dude? You ever drink a PBR?
PBR,
PBR
also piss water.
Dude, PBR so. What the fuck do you mean piss water, dude?
Piss
That shit's
water.
delicious.
Piss water.
You're an asshole.
You can't prove it.
That you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Sadly, you're an
Dude,
actual person. So
I am an actual person
Yeah,
in
if-
front of you, so just
right. So I know that
appreciate it
you're not just
for
a
once.
butthole. Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you last night I had a pretty particular dream? Because
No.
I watched. This was like over a month ago. I watched Superbad again because it's on Netflix.
Oh God.
Like one of the greatest comedies of all time.
We talked about that.
undisputedly.
Yeah.
Did we really?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. You hear it again. That's how much I like it. But yeah, no, I had that dream, and it was probably back whenever we talked about it the first time that I watched the movie. But in the dream, it was that one of like the party sequence where they're doing coke and shit, and like
Yeah.
they're just stuck there trying to steal the beer.
In the house party, the
yeah.
adult house party.
I don't know what happened, but I had gotten into a fight with what's his name? Not Seth Rogen, the chubby one.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, Jonah Hill. Like we had just gotten into an argument, a verbal one. We started like throwing hands and stuff, and like he beat my ass.
He beat
like
the shit out of
he
you?
beat the shit out of me. Like the movie form one, not even like the modern day Jonah Hill where he's like pretty in shape but out of shape
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
same time,
yeah.
you know. And he beat my ass, and like literally, I just remember waking up and I was like, "God damn, I got my ass kicked." You know, like that's how bad I felt, and it was like my dream subconsciously that Jonah Hill would beat my ass. So
He
like,
beat the shit out of
yeah,
you. Yeah.
and it made me start thinking like, who in that cast like I could actually fight like
Yeah.
during that time, not like who they are now, what they were in that movie, you know.
Yeah.
For some reason, Jonah Hill's character could beat my ass, and I still believe that. I don't know. He just seems like he has like a really wild side to him, like an aggression, you know?
Yeah. Do you remember the movie? This Is the End.
Yes, this is the end,
that,
where
like,
he's that
yeah.
like super
He's, like,
passive aggressive. Well, not even
Super
passive aggressive, just like
yeah. And then he's also like super fake.
yeah. What is she doing?
Just say the fire, dude.
Oh, nice. But yeah, no, and like he seems like he has a fire that like a rage that he could just
yeah.
you know
unleash.
like unleash on you.
Yeah,
And I think that's
feel
why
the same
he
way about
beat me.
a season Zari, but that's
No, not a
weird.
season.
Like they say that you have like there's a certain power that come with your dreams.
Yeah.
Like that, it's like a Carl Jung idea. Is that dreams mean a lot more than you think, and like they speak to something that's going on. But like,
So what is going on
Yeah, I
between
was
me
to
and Jonah
say, I
Hill
was
right
to
now,
say,
dude?
so,
Like,
like, dude,
I
I
like
think-
him.
I
He's a
think you
nice
should- I
guy.
think you
I like
should-
mid '90s, great movie.
I think you should message him on Twitter and be like, "Hey man, I had this really strange dream about you, and I
Just
think
tell him
that it means
that you beat my
we
ass."
should be together." And then
Yeah.
no, don't tell him right off the bat. Save it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully he
after
doesn't
we-
hear this podcast.
After we go on a few like
Right,
dates and
right,
eat and
right.
all that,
Exactly.
I'll
Be like, hey man, you know how this started? That day that I
you beat
messaged
my
you
ass.
in my subconscious, you beat the shit out of me, and look at us now. We're having dinner in this restaurant.
I could be in a movie of his, dude. Oh my god, this could work out. But also along the lines of that, it made me start thinking like, who else in that cast that I could fight? And I think I went through like each of them. So first off, there's McLovin. I think I could easily take him because he just
No, he was what's his name and what's it called? He did all that training for
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass.
Yeah, he wasn't Kick-Ass, but I'm talking about the super bad version of
Okay,
him.
the super bad version.
He had no muscle tone, like zero muscle tone. First off, he
You think
seemed
you
like
could
a
take
little,
him?
like a bit. I could take him easily.
I love the scene where he's following
Easily.
the girl with the G-string.
The G-string,
And
yeah,
he's like,
exactly.
And he's doing that thing like, and he moves his head with their ass cheeks. Oh
It's
my god.
what was the time that he says? He's like, oh,
Yeah,
it's,
9:52.
9:52.
Yeah, 9:52. It just turns around.
Just
and she's
turns
like,
around.
she's like, what?
That's so good.
Oh
Yeah, no, I
my
could easily
God.
take his ass, and I think you would be able to take his ass too. in
That gal's so brave
situation.
wearing white pants.
Ooh,
The gal in the movie.
the gal?
Yeah.
What gal?
That he's following.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She's wearing white pants with a black thong.
Ew.
The black G-string.
Yeah.
White pants are a power
In
move.
high school too.
If you you wear
That's
white
gross.
pants. Exactly. Like those chairs are gross.
Yeah. Ugh. No, I don't like that. I don't like
Okay, so do you think you could take
that. Michael Cera.
Yeah. You
Here's
remind
the-
me of Michael Cera.
yeah,
so
here's the
much.
thing about
You're
that.
so Michael Cera. If
I
you
feel-
fight, if you were to fight Michael Cera, you'd have like a fight with yourself essentially.
Yeah, honestly, I think with him, I wouldn't want to fight him. I feel like I could take him
Hold on,
mainly
give me 1
because
second.
we're like the same person.
Hold on.
You know? Oh no. Uh-oh. Is it lit or what?
Okay, so Michael Cera. So
Okay, yeah,
I'll
we're
edit
good?
that out. I'll edit that out. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. You can just do that in there. 15 seconds of just
yeah,
dead
just
silence.
whatever.
But yeah, no. I feel like I could take him. I wouldn't want to take him because I feel like we're the same ass person, you know? Like, we've got that, like, that little weak ass jaw. We got that fucking pale ass skin, you know? We're very passive.
You do a lot of cocaine.
I do a lot of cocaine, yes.
Yeah,
that's
remember
exactly-
that was the thing.
This is
and,
the
and
end.
this is the
Yeah.
end where he's like, and he smacks Rihanna's ass.
He's drinking that juice box and, like,
it's the-
eating a girl's
and-
ass
no,
or
no,
something.
No, he's getting his
Oh,
ass
he's
eaten.
getting his ass
He's getting
eaten.
his
It's
ass
like
eaten,
juice
and-
box?
Yeah, and he's gonna and he's gonna juice box. Yes,
Dude, that is such a
dude. That
good
movie is
yes.
so wild, dude.
He was
That
like the
movie's-
first one to die too, right? He was like,
It like the
"Where's
last
my
one-
fucking car keys, man?"
Yeah, no, his cell phone. His cell phone.
His cell
and it's
phone,
in his
yeah. Who took my
pocket.
fucking
Whenever
cell
he gets
phone?
stabbed, he like rises up and he's like, "How embarrassing!" Dude, that's
was-
so you.
Dude, honestly, I love that
That's
guy so
so
much.
funny.
But yeah, no, like, I could take him.
He's got a huge hog, huh?
Probably.
Huge hog.
Probably.
The skinny guys
those skinny
always
dudes
do.
like
Yeah,
that.
it's the
Yeah,
skinny
those
guys
skinny,
like that.
slender dudes that look very
Yeah.
like tame
It's
and
like
awkward.
it's like
They've
a
got
lamppost.
hogs, bro.
Yeah, he's a lamppost.
Hogs. Like summer sausage style thing.
Summer sausage.
Yeah.
What's summer sausage?
You know what those summer sausages are? The ones that you get with like the little
bratwurst.
Not bratwurst. It's like a
It's a summer
like a
sausage.
thing of salami,
How white
isn't
are you?
it? Not white complected, but like the white Mexican, you know, like the coconut type Mexican.
You're the coconut.
Yeah, I'm white on the inside. Well, on the outside also, I guess. Damn, she's fanning that fire.
She's
Get it,
got
girl. Give us some natural heat right now, please. It's
She's got
amazing.
it. Yeah. That's I don't know. No, I don't know what a summer sausage is.
You want to find out?
Yeah, I guess does
Yeah, it comes with-
does red light make you horny? Is that what we were talking about
I
earlier?
get, dude,
Are you
it's
gonna
this
get
whole setup. I'm telling you. You got the fireplace. All you need is like a
Fireplace,
bearskin rug on the ground or like a tiger.
touched? I need a bearskin rug.
That would be really nice to have right there, actually.
Yeah, I just got this little mushroom painting thing, or this little what's this thing called? Tapestry.
Oh, tapestry.
Yeah, little mushroom thing. Whenever you're tripping
Oh,
out, it's nice to
nice.
look at. Yeah.
It's beautiful, dude.
So like, I think if I have like a cougar skin or like a bear
Yeah.
skin on the ground, they really set the vibes.
you really got that freshman dorm vibe going on right now.
Freshman dorm,
You know,
huh?
The tapestry.
Sick.
The plants over there, the little succulents.
Yeah, I'm a freshman. I
Yeah.
like that.
Freshman.
Says the guy that doesn't change his batteries in his fire
Shut the
detector.
fuck up. I did. And I'm putting my life at risk because I took the batteries out of
That's
that
what I'm
thing.
saying. You didn't even change them. You just took the batteries
just
out
took
them.
them
hoes.
out.
You're talking to me about a freshman.
You know how expensive those AA batteries are these days,
Dude, they're like
dude?
$4.
Exactly.
man.
That's
Damn.
for like a 4-pack of them.
Dude,
That's
I know.
insane, dude.
That's
Not even a
crazy.
6.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with them?
Inflation, man.
Dude,
that's the
these-
thing that we should
you know
be
what it
talking
is?
about
It's
right
these
now.
fucking Republicans,
These
man.
fucking Republicans,
the Republicans got all this fucking.
Because no, it's these goddamn libtards who want to raise the minimum wage to
Oh,
$15 and
that's
inflate
right, that's
everything,
right,
and our
that's
battery
right.
prices are going to go up too. God damn.
Dude, that's tomorrow.
That
Did we
is tomorrow.
already talk about it or not yet?
No, we haven't talked about that yet, which I think it's our right as American citizens and our like our prowess, you know, being so high up here that so many people listen to us, reach out to, you know,
Yeah.
that we speak about this because tomorrow,
Shut the fuck up.
as we're recording this, is election day.
It's
So
not
I guess
election day, you
I know.
retard. That's the
Inauguration
second- That's the
day.
second time you say that. No. It's
Yeah, no, I'm
it's-
not stupid. That's just what it is.
No, it's.
But
fucking-
inauguration day is tomorrow as we record this, so I guess we can put in our
Inauguration
predictions
day.
right now. We should put our predictions on what's going to happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's going to happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
What do you-
It's every single time. That's the thing that's so annoying. It's so like unreasonable about this entire presidency, and everything that's going on lately. Like it's always next week. It's always this next time. It's always that festival. It's always this one time he's gonna go to this state. This is gonna happen. These folks are gonna. This is how the. You know what I mean? Everybody get ready. Board up. Buy all the toilet. You know what I mean? Buy all the toilet paper.
Yeah,
stock
like
up on
doomsday
food,
prep because
get
of all
guns,
this shit.
buy ammo. Yeah, like get ready to stay home. Like,
well, the thing is, look
eat
at
my
what's going
ass.
on, dude. Like,
nothing's going
literally,
on.
they-
Okay, look, throughout the world, there's a lot of things going on.
yeah, that
That's
too.
the-
But
that's
on
the
our
problem.
soil right now, look at that. What happened at the Capitol? Like after seeing that a week before the inauguration day,
It's
there's
pretty scary.
it's a precedence. It could happen again. Obviously, you know, like these people are willing to put their lives on the line for Donnie.
Yeah.
You know,
for
like
good old Donnie.
for good old Donnie.
You know. So
I love you,
one of the
Donnie.
things that I heard. One of the things that I heard recently was like that we're gonna go into like what's it called?
300 Days of Darkness.
No, shut up.
That's what Chuck Norris said whenever Barack Obama was going to become president.
Chuck Norris said that
yeah,
shit.
he's like hardcore Republican.
Shut up. That makes
Yeah,
sense. Walker,
conservative.
Texas Ranger.
Yeah, I
dude.
mean
Come
exactly
on,
right.
dude.
Apparently he was at the Capitol too. I think.
What?
Yeah, like someone took a picture with him there. Like he
At
was.
Chuck
He didn't
Norris?
storm it or anything, but he was there. You know?
There. He's also
And-
like 80 though. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
dude.
He's
His,
so old.
you know, that man probably said a lot of bad things back in the day, because
probably the worst things.
the worst things, yeah. But I mean, like it's so far gone. Like he's out of the media stream, you know.
Yeah, he's
But like he brought himself back into that. But yeah, when Barack Obama got
inaugurated,
yes,
like elected. Yeah.
he promised like 18,000 days of darkness or something, and it was just
Oh
like
my god,
this man, dude.
What a weirdo,
I
dude.
know,
What a
right?
we- Is it because
And he's back at it.
Yeah, is it because Obama's black?
I don't know about that, but I think it was just like he's a hardcore Republican, you know. So like,
Oh,
any-
so just because it was a Democrat?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so-
So it wasn't a race thing, but he's just a
I-
very far
it could
right
be,
person.
honestly, I'm not gonna speak for Chuck Norris. I don't know too much about him, but it could have been, quite possibly.
Yeah, predictions wise, man. Look, here's my take on most of the situation. Is there's a game being played, and the name of the game is divide and conquer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think right now is a time when division happens. Division has been happening and will be happening for the next foreseeable future. Because the media game is you're on this side
Or you're on that.
or you're
side.
on that side.
Yeah.
And it's one or the other. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. There's sides. It's like a side game. So it's like, so my prediction is that nothing is gonna change as far as like, it's hard to say, but nothing's gonna change in a nothing's gonna change in a,
Firebender.
yeah, straight
And
up.
then the Fire Nation
Yeah.
attacks.
Nothing's gonna change like in a day-to-day thing. Like it's gonna be a slow and residual change. But also on top of that, like I think that it's more of a time to try and come together as much as possible. Because like if we want to make it, one of the things that sucks about like like presidencies in general and Democrat versus Republican is that you're always just blaming everything else on the other side and just like trying to go like into one direction because you are so politically inclined, right? Like you're just going one direction. Okay.
Like what
so
fits your narrative. Yeah. exactly.
Yeah. Jinx.
Jinx.
So yeah, what's your fits your narrative? But I fucking hate that word right now, like narrative, right? It's like, oh, there's a narrative to everything. It's like, oh, like shut up. Like, okay, so sorry. Okay, let me not get too distracted. Let me go back. So I think that the game that's played right now is divide and conquer, and I think that division is more prominent in society today right now. And I think that right now it's the perfect time to try to come together because we have the possibility to open our eyes to different ideas right now.
Mhm.
Because we got 4 years of Trump, and what happened is what happened, and like you can have an opinion about it. I don't like to talk about the past too much. I think it's kind of annoying, but I'll speak about the future. We're about to have 4 years of Biden.
Mhm.
Kind of different. They look the same, kind of, but
Crusty.
right, old guys,
Crusty old white
guys,
men.
and but at least this guy, he was what VP to Obama.
Yeah.
Pretty great. Obama years were pretty great. Those 8 years were awesome.
Yeah.
Right. This is the first time in a long time where a president doesn't get fucking into a second term, which is insane. People downplay the importance of that, and I believe that's a huge factor of people want to change.
Yeah.
So I think right now there's a lot of dividing and conquering going on, and I think that this is going to be a good time, a good reset to try and come together and try to find a unified front to these universal problems.
Yeah.
And I think that if there's ever a time for that to happen, it's right now. It's obviously a progressive time. we have Kamala Harris, or however you say it, Kamala, whatever. I'm sorry.
Camelot.
Who cares?
Camelot
Camelot.
Sir
Harris.
Camelot Harris.
That'd be awesome. Let's just say Madam Harris, right?
Madam
VP.
Harris.
Yeah, VP, right? Really awesome.
Yeah.
Right? Really awesome that she's coming into this position. It's like we're obviously we're heading in a progressive direction. So let's take it. Like, let's keep going.
Let's go all for it, dude. Let's go all in with it.
Let's go all in. Like, let's go and change things up. Like, I don't agree with the silencing of Parler. I don't agree with the way that Twitter's been handling things. I don't agree with Facebook being Facebook. I don't agree with big tech. But they fucking helped these Democrats get into a spot. That's undeniable.
Yeah.
Right? It's all very democratic. It's all very left-leaning. It's all very liberal. And it did what it did, and its influence was used, and it was put out there. And now we're here, and now we can see if all that talk can be backed up. These AOCs, these progressives, all these people that are like, we
Andrew Yang,
change things up, shake the system, the entire foundation of it, shake it up. Bernie Sanders, all these fellas, right? Get it fucking turned around, man. And it's like, if there was ever time for that to happen, it's right now. Okay,
it's right now.
So, my prediction for tomorrow is that the right, Fox News, people that are just Trump supporters, are gonna go fucking ballistic. I think they're gonna go nuts. Like, you remember whenever Trump was elected and there was people crying in the streets? Remember that one really famous photo of that lady?
That one screaming, the pink hair lady screaming into the skies.
Dude, she's
at the angels.
Like a Hulk scream into the air. Like, she's so mad that Donald Trump is being put into office.
Yeah.
Hey, will you open the door? It's like there's like smoke in here.
It's that ganja boy.
Yeah, there's like smoke in here.
God damn, they're gonna call the fire department out here. Nah, it feels much better though. But yeah, no, like now I agree with you. It's the best time to do that. Like, not go left, not go right, but like forward. You know, like that's such a cool thing that we can be doing. Like, I think we've shown that there's like more open mindedness to like our generation. You know, because like. Is your thing good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Straight.
But yeah, like it shows that like we're willing to make that change and go forward. Now, if they're actually gonna set out with that, or it's just like a campaign ploy, you know, like to get you on their side.
And that's what I'm scared
but it's
of.
actually them putting that into action. That's the hardest thing.
That's what I'm the most scared of right now. What I'm scared
because you can say anything. You can say I can do this.
Right.
Look at what Donald Trump said. I'm going to build a wall, and Mexico's going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Have they paid for anything?
Nothing,
Is it done?
No,
nothing.
Remember whenever the president of Mexico was making those hilarious videos?
He's like, shut the fuck up, puto. Cállense,
He
puto.
was like, shut the fuck up, dude. We're not going to pay for anything, dude.
Like, bro, we can't even control El Chapo over here.
I know, straight up.
Yeah, come on,
when
man.
the situation with the sun, that was wild.
It's nuts, but yeah, it's just like it's a lot. It's always a lot of false promises with this kind of stuff.
So that's what I'm scared of the most right now. What I'm scared of the most right now is like this. The true understanding that the entire system is fucked. Because that's where I really stand politically. You want to really ask me where I stand politically? I think the whole thing is fucked.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's all so much bullshit.
All of
it's
it.
not, it's, you know, people that say, oh, your vote is what matters the most. No, it doesn't. Your vote doesn't mean anything. There's a game to the electoral college.
Does.
There's a game to the electoral college. There's a game to getting these people on there. There's money to be spent. There's people to be influenced.
Yeah.
There's ideas to be put in the streamline that you want it to be in, right? It's like you want to, streamline it into the like kind of circles you want it to be in, right? And it happens so fast, and it happens with the influence of social media, and people are still so blind to it, and I think that the fact that we still have that overarching problem, I believe that if Joe Biden fails to really change things up, then it's like it's time for us to seriously give up. Like,
yeah,
we need something else. This isn't working.
And what is that going to be? Elon Musk.
If you ask me, I believe that I think the best thing, you know, this is you want to have a really fun conversation. Here's what I really think. You ready?
Yes.
I think for the most part, every single state should operate as their own country.
Wow.
I think that everybody should just kind of be their own. Instead of it being the United States of America, it's more like the States of America.
Yeah.
We're just like this middle American thing that doesn't like we don't go to war with each other, right?
But you
Because we
open
have
up the opportunity to that with being independent states, because fucking
No, but like
New York
I
and
understand
New
it,
Jersey
yes,
would go
right,
at
right.
it the
Well, but that's
first
the thing,
fucking
but
day.
okay, but think about it like this.
Nuclear warfare.
Think about it like this. I was playing around with this idea.
Yeah.
The West is relatively untouched. This is just a fucking crazy thought, man. Don't fucking judge me too much, right? Just go with it.
kinda hard not to,
Don't judge
based
me
on our prior experience and history of all this happening,
just listen,
conceding
just
all
listen,
that good
just
stuff.
Just listen.
There's a civil war because of this exact topic. But yeah, no, tell me how it works, Alex. Tell me how it
So
works.
just listen to me. Hear me out. Look. Let me tell you real quick.
I know. I'm excited. I
Let
want
me
to
drink
hear
some
this.
whiskey real quick. Let me loosen up the lips.
For that bullshit that's about to come out right now.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The West is still relatively untouched.
Yes.
Okay, the West. So, states like Montana, states like Wisconsin, states what's further west like Utah,
Idaho.
all these. There's
Idaho?
Oregon.
Got 'em.
LOL. Oregon. There's a lot of open land, a ton of it, right? To this day, right? That big whatever that one triangle Humboldt area in Oregon, Washington area. That it's like the perfect soil and elevation to grow like all sorts of crazy shit, right? Like it's super good for growing stuff. Is my point? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like right now there's two major differences in people. Okay, again, we're still talking completely theoretical, right? Just bear with me. I believe there's two major ideological differences in people right now. Two different ones. One is that people embrace technology, and there are others, the other side. There's 50% that embrace technology. There's 50% that disagree with technology, the movement of technology, the tracking that comes with technology, all this stuff.
Yeah.
They're very, I don't want to say primitive because I feel like that has a negative connotation, but they're more primitive folk.
Would you throw in also like influence of like social media and stuff like that kind of technology, like as well, like ignorant of like that kind of?
They're yes, exactly.
Yeah,
they're
like
too dumb to understand that there is a thing that's happening in
the
front of them.
interwebs.
It's pushing their ideas along, and it's hard for them to see otherwise because this is the folks that they are. They're just
Yeah.
narrow-minded folk. And I don't want to say the primitive has negative connotation, but it's kind of because they're simple-minded.
Yeah.
It's all kind of 1, 2, 3 to them. So I saw it on Facebook, so it must be true. Like there's still people that believe that.
Yeah.
Us being at the age that we are, we understand that's not true, but there's still a lot of folk out there that are like, if I see
This
it on
is my
Facebook,
primary
this
source
is
of
it.
news.
Right, this
Yeah,
is it.
for a lot of people.
I spend 6 hours in front of this fucking screen. I'm watching
I'm not
TV.
watching cable. I can't
I'm-
afford
yes,
cable,
exactly,
obviously. I vote for Trump.
Exactly. I don't fucking live where they got cable. So AT&T fiber don't come out these parts of the
fuck is
country.
fiber, bro?
Yeah, well, what
That's
do
in
you
my
mean?
cereal
That's in my
only.
cereal. Yes, so you beat me to it, you son of a bitch. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
man.
yeah. Exactly. They don't get it. Dude, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, that's literally exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so like, there's 50% of people. I think like that's a major like ideological strike in between people these days, and their differences is one set of people embrace technology. They like it. They like the fact that they get in their car from work, and your fucking phone tells you, "Hey, 23 minutes to get home."
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, Google. That's pretty cool. You know where I live, sure, and like you know the route that I take. Thanks.
And everything I
Like,
say,
right,
you put
but,
your
I mean, look,
data
I mean,
mining.
The everything you say is questionable still.
Yeah.
NSA, right? That's different, but like, but their data tracking of where you are, how fast you're going, where you're stopping, how long you spend there, where are you spending money. Google knows these kinds of things, and they can make your life better to a degree because it's smarter than you.
Yeah.
Right? We can agree with that. So there's people that embrace that idea, and there's people that fucking hate that idea. Or, asterisk, don't understand that it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my point. The West is still relatively untouched. So I think that we put all those country bumpkin folk, get them together, and get them to start like doing stuff like with the land. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, farming.
Bro, that's slavery.
No,
bro.
it's not. No, it's not.
Is this
just-
part of the
just-
reparations
it's just-
package? It's going to be all
This
the
is
white
no-
folks up there farming. We're going to force them to farm and feed our people.
We're gonna feed our people, yeah. So like,
That's
okay,
good.
so it's
That's a
like
good
I
idea.
think that they go that way. They go and they live over there. They inhabit. They have that half. Okay, so then the other right half, right? And by the way, Texas is on that side. I know Texas is kind of in the
course.
middle, but Texas
The
is
majority.
just on
Yeah.
that west side, right? They're just gonna be with the primitive folk. We'll still have Austin. We'll still have all this stuff, but we're still that side. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So that's gonna be us for sure. No worries. Okay. And then the right side. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's my idea. Like on the right side, guess what? There's a lot of like there's a lot of really good foundations. There's Pittsburgh, there's Columbus, Ohio, there's New York City, there's Baltimore, there's Tennessee.
Yeah.
There's these hubs of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we make all of that like the futuristic, like Iron Man city,
Like a metropolis.
like a mega metropolis.
Is that what it's called? A metropolis?
Yes,
like a
it's
just
like
super city?
super
Yeah.
city, super giant, and it's like just this thing that's so highly connected. Tons of internet, all the radio waves.
Yeah.
No bullshit. You're getting cancer every single time you're outside. Like
Perfect.
in
That 5G tower
inside. Yes, exactly.
absorbing into my pores every single day.
Exactly. You're able to download food from the fucking air. There's just like bots flying overhead with food, just dropping it down. There's like tube systems that take you in like Futurama style. Like, I mean, I'm talking about all this shit is just wildly in the fucking future. It's just all of the embracing of technology and all the fucking nerds that needed to run all live there and do this up there.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's what we figured out, because then people are happy with, they get to have guns, they get to hunt on certain seasons.
Mm-hmm.
They're still regulated. They're not. It's just not the Wild West. They're still regulated to a degree. They still have everything that they need. You can still visit there, but it's just a separation. You just have this side, and we have this one, and we just try it.
We
Like,
just
what the
live.
fuck? You know what I
in
mean? Like,
unison. Until they get smart and learn how to use tools and then try to rebel against the good society, you know?
the East,
So they're going to try
but
to
that's the thing, is
ascend those
there's
walls.
there's no good and there's no
throw
good and bad.
potatoes at us, all that good stuff, drown us in rice.
I don't know, man. I'm just thinking.
It could possibly work. No, but that's a civil war waiting to happen. It's just like that's exactly what those futuristic like dystopians are. It's always that the mega city where all the rich live, and then it's divided by the lower class and stuff, and that's what happens, dude. And that's how civil wars are created.
The serfs, I think they call them the serfs.
The
right?
serfs, you tell me, I don't know.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so you think my idea is bullshit?
Yeah, no, it's complete bullshit. But I like the effort that you put into it, like thinking about it, because I know
Really?
you've been thinking really hard about that.
I think that is my problem right now.
Lots of
my problem right now is that one, there is no, I feel like, forward thought. Everybody's obsessed with the past.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to get you for the things that you've said, that you've done, the pictures you've taken, the events you've taken place in, you know what I mean? All these things that people want to hold you wildly accountable to things that you did whenever your brain wasn't even fully formed yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's oftentimes that's happening, right? Like people like Kavanaugh was like the big issue with him. Oh, he raped me at a college party our freshman year.
Yeah.
Whenever he was going to a fraternity, and it's just like he was crying on national TV because he was like, "Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm 60." You know what I mean? Like literally, like I'm 60 years old. What do you mean? Like, how am I supposed to? That was 50 years ago. Like, what was I supposed? I don't know. Maybe like. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like, I'm not saying that like, I'm not trying to fucking defend Jeff Kavanaugh, but you know what I mean? Like, people are trying to get you for things that you did in the past. Like, all this thing about looking backwards.
Yeah.
I think that's like a big thing right now that people are doing. Everybody's socialism sucks, because whenever they hear socialism, all they ever think about is the USSR and Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But socialism works in places like Europe right now. You know what I mean? Like, we're obsessed with looking backwards. We always look backwards. No one's looking forward. I'm not saying that I'm the most progressive person in the world. You know what I mean?
What?
I'm not the,
She fooled me, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not trying to. Fuck you, Andy.
That last whole story you said about dividing everybody in the country. Now what? You're not. Amazing.
No, dude. No, I'm not. But it's this thing. It's this thing that's. I feel like if we're really truly looking to be progressive and go towards that, like, let's just fucking go, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do it. Let's just go into it
I get you.
full force.
Yeah, which brings up the topic about, talking about like the whole events that went down with like Trump and all that, and like the Capitol. Like the big issue was like, do you see that as like an attack? Not an attack, but like a blemish on like freedom of speech, like them shutting down all of his like access to like social media and all that.
I feel like he should have access to all that stuff. Yes,
He should have access to it.
I feel like it's wrong that he doesn't.
Because like
I feel like we can't limit that to people. What are your thoughts?
Because I guess it's just the fact that it sets a precedence that like these companies like Twitter and all that can like shut down, like the president of the United States, no matter like what he says on there.
Right.
But in my opinion, it's not like there's rules to like these like owned like private sites, if whoever breaks those things, like you're subject to what the with like to your offense, you know, like how they handle it. I think it's it's problematic in a way that they can do that, you know, just like a figure like that. But I think he was at like their will, you know, like that's what the user agreement is. What's the fucking like the code of conduct and all that shit, terms and conditions to it. You break those, like they have every right to do that. And like people are freaking out because it's like, oh, this is an attack on freedom of speech and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's not taking away his ability to tell people things. It's taking it away that he can reach it out to millions of people in fucking 0.1 second, you know? Right. But I mean, this fool can walk outside, go fucking yell on a fucking box of bread, you know? Just like, it's fake news, like all this bullshit. Like go outside and tell like actual people. We're not stopping you from doing that. We're just stopping you from doing it online where it reaches billions of people in seconds, you know? And like, was that something that you can classify as inciting violence? Like, did you see his like tweets on that day, like what he put and all that stuff? Like, oh, meet me June 6th, like it's going down.
He's been talking about it. He's been talking about it for a long time,
and
there's been a lot of buildup.
So it's like, you can say like, oh, that's not inciting violence. It's just him saying to be. Why else would he say that? You know, like it is affecting these people though.
That's the problem with his ultimate influence.
Influencing them,
That's the problem with his ultimate influence is that he is so wild. He is so loose. He is the loose cannon. But we've known that the entire time. Like that's kind of one of to as a contrary to your point, we've known that he's this person forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've known that he's this guy that isn't honest, he isn't truthful, he's wild, he says he's sporadic, he's on drugs, he's all this thing, he's high strung. Like we've known this. So it's like this isn't much of a surprise.
Yeah.
That this is what happened. So I feel like still though, like this is exactly what I'm not saying that I applaud the fact that these people did that. I'm not applauding them at all. I think that it was atrocious what they did personally. Yeah. I think it was really stupid. But this is what happens in the history books. Like this is how it unfolds. Like this is the problem, is that there are always people that feel like they are being pressured upon, that they are being suppressed, that there's tyranny, that there's this, that there's that there's racism, that there's too much of this. There's people with their wild ideologies that will take it all the way. Mm-hmm. And I think that those extreme folk act all the time. And if you look, I talked about kind of against looking back, but if you do look back honestly and truthfully, you see that there's always these things. Yeah. There's always civil unrest. There's always these people that need help. There's always these people, you know what I mean?
And that's who he preys on.
It's this revolving door.
People.
Yeah, and sadly, these people are wild.
Yes.
They're wild.
And they believe in, because it's like,
they're wild.
These
folks.
people are like,
they're crazy.
Okay, rural town like America, where they get their news from one source, you know? That's who his fan base his fan base is.
It is a fan
but
base.
Yeah,
dude, that's what this is.
Like you hear that stuff and they're like, oh, he's talking to me, like we're oppressed and like all this
one.
shit, you know, like we're one, and like that's where he gets them.
He called them special.
special ed, yes, some, but it's just like it sets that like precedence. Like these people, like, and I kind of feel bad for some of these people because it's like a cult, you know. Like his influence is so strong on these people that he thinks that they think he's talking to them, you know, like, oh, like you speak for me, like he doesn't give a fuck about you. He's anybody. A business con man, you know, like that's what his whole thing is, to prey on people like you.
The day after he said some shit about Mexicans, he took a photo op in the fucking Oval Office eating a fucking burrito bowl.
That's kind of ballsy though,
dude.
That's fucking. Okay, that's funny.
Bro, he calls Mexicans. He called Mexicans like something about dirty rapists, something like that, the day before. And the day after, he takes a couple of pictures and does a short video. I love Mexicans. Dude. And he's eating a burrito bowl. He never mentions it. He never mentions the I don't think he does. He might. But there's a burrito bowl in front of him, and he's like, I love all the Mexican people. I love Latina folks. It's all okay.
It's so on the nose, right? Like, dude, it's so it's like, funny.
That's the thing. He's a comedian. He's a comedian. He says he's fucking, and he's the best comedian ever because he literally took the highest seat in public office and was dropping bombs on us.
Twitter, dude, every day.
Tweets, dude, they're the best. They were the best tweets ever.
I can't, like, this guy is a piece of shit, but he's the funniest president that we've had. Just any like thing that he does, it's just hilarious. It's a meme, dude. Like,
whenever he was doing that one interview, and he's like, "You call women dogs." just Rosie O'Donnell.
Just Rosie O'Donnell. It's like,
or whatever
oh my
that fucking joke was. Yeah.
this man was he fought. Who did he fight? Stone Cold in WWE that one time. Yeah. He fucking was in Home Alone 2, the star of Home Alone 2.
Dude, they want to take that out.
To cut him out like visibly.
They want to cut him out. They want to cut him out and just have like a scene where Macaulay Culkin just looks up for a second.
Yeah.
And like they were just gonna use like other footage that they have of like a Christmas tree. He just looks
amazing.
Up and they're gonna like blur him out. And
just digitally.
And they show like the Christmas tree instead. It's like they'll sell. I'm like,
big tech, dude, taking out people from films and everything.
Dude, they'll erase you from history, man.
That's insane.
Yeah,
and
they'll
like,
erase you from history.
I mean, it's deservedly so, you know, like this way. But it's I just think it's hilarious because like this guy's a piece of shit, but he was pretty ballsy with the jokes that he made. Like,
dude,
it's insane. Like no one could get away with that, and all it did was just gain him more votes. That's the craziest part.
It got him everything.
Star of Home Alone 2, amazing. But yeah, no, like it's a wild time that we're living in. Just I don't think it's an attack on freedom of speech. I think it does set a precedence like, wow, okay, we can ban certain people like this from stopping.
You don't think that it's a free really? This is totally a knock on freedom of speech. I mean, look,
because
Twitter is a private company.
Yeah.
All of these people have private companies. They own it. They have ownership. They have terms and conditions. You agree to it, whether or not you like it. It's already. That's what Andrew Yang talked about. You talked about him fondly. I'm sure you understand his ideas.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest things that he sells, that quote unquote sells. I hate to say that word, but he's a politician. Fuck it. He's selling something. He's selling this idea that's really good that we should all care about. That your data is being stolen from you.
Yeah.
All the time. You didn't consent to it.
All your information sold
to these companies. And a lot of companies are making money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're making a shitload of money off of it, right?
Yeah.
Like disgusting amounts, right? Like you know what's crazy? I just saw that the only gross economy that had an increase in numbers in 2020 was China.
Really?
Every single other major economy in the world,
mm-hmm.
which is like, you know, a couple European countries, us, India, Mexico, Canada, China, I forgot what else, Russia. And China was the only one that made a profit.
Yeah.
What does that say?
He was right. It was China the whole time.
Dude, whenever, do you remember that picture of him? He was doing a press conference and they had a speech in front of him and he had scratched out COVID-19 and wrote
put China virus on there, right?
Virus because it said COVID-19 virus and he scratched out
like,
COVID-19
nah.
and he put Chinese.
It's
dude.
How, dude?
How is he president, dude?
How is this man real?
How did we let this happen? I remember all these folks were all happy about he got what's it called twice.
Impeached.
Twice.
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't mean anything. What does that mean? Nothing. That means nothing.
Oh, we did it 10 days before. I mean, it does mean something. Like with the impeachment, he can't run again.
Oh, is that what that means?
You can't run again if you've been impeached.
Twice?
Yeah.
Or once?
Like
at
for
all?
his second term. Like, you know how, serving like a second term. You can't run to do that. So like if he wanted to do it again in 2024.
Oh, he has to
he
wait
wouldn't
that
be
long.
able to, yeah.
Oh, he would not be
no,
able to?
he would not be able to.
Ever?
Yeah. Like, the impeachment's, like, stop you from being able to get, like, reelected or, like, run for office again, you know?
That makes
sense. So, like, it's in the long run, I guess, like, there's, like, the motives to it, you know? It's like, okay, well, I do it now 10 days before he leaves,
Right.
you know? But, like, it's a knock on
why.
that, yeah. And then it's also helping that, like, a lot of his Republican, like trustees, you know, that he was just, like, they were just on his balls forever, like the entire 4 years of it, are now jumping ship because they don't like his ideas. They don't like what's going on now. And, like, to look nice in, like, the media's eyes again, like,
Right,
okay,
right.
yeah, like, well, we jumped ship. Remember, like, we didn't support that, but it's like, okay, like, towards the end of the presidency. But it's like, because none of these people like his, like, what he's doing, you know? Even, like, Republicans, hardcore Republicans are
Right.
like, okay, this guy's, like, fucking stupid right now, you know? Like, we don't want to be back behind that. Like, that'll make us look even worse, you know? They don't like his policies either.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
So by doing this, like this impeachment, showing that, like, they don't like him.
That people are generally against him.
generally against him. That, like, okay, now we can get stuff done that we want, you know? Like, because we're going to look good in the public's eyes too.
So we can keep functioning without without having to deal with him being gone.
And then, like I said, it stops you from being able to run again. So it's like you're not worried about in 2024, oh, this shit's going to happen again. You know
what
like,
I don't understand, though?
So it's a good tactic.
You know what I don't understand is how are people still denying the election results?
Ignorance. Well, in a complete ignorance. Like, no, like your honest answer. It's just ignorance because you're like I said.
Hold on.
He's feeding that information to these people that, oh, it's a false election. You know, like I know who I'm reaching out to tell you this. You good, dude? You getting all sweaty or what? I'm not, dude. I feel like I'm actually kind of chilly at the moment. A little bit. Yeah, no, I will.
I feel like it's getting smoky in here. I'm getting scared.
Somewhat. But yeah, no, like, what was I saying?
It'll be all right. Ignorance. That it's ignorance that people are denying the election results.
Yeah, I mean, you're following this, man. It's at this point, it's a cult. There's no like other way around it. These people that like praise this man, worship this man, you know, like the ground he walks on. It's a cult.
It is a cult.
It is. And not for
I-
all of them, but for the majority of like these hardcore like right-leaning people, you know, like it's become like he's the
Excuse
fucking
me.
messiah figure to these people, you know?
Literally.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that's crazy is that people. So that's what I don't understand. Is like how do people believe that this guy that's been a liar his entire life? I mean, he's been divorced 3 times. He's got kids from like 3 gals.
Yeah.
All sorts of accusations against him about, you know, infidelity.
Yeah.
And all this insane like obsession with money and sex and all these things. And people think he's some kind of evangelical.
You know
Like-
why? Because he's Christian, and that sells.
He held the Bible upside down.
He did.
You remember that? Remember that? He
Was
held
it upside down or was
Yes,
it?
He held it upside down. I think that's worse than holding it backwards.
Most likely. That seems pretty,
It's
you
pretty
know,
like some demonic shit. Yeah, he like held it upside down.
sacrilegious. Yeah.
Dude, well, it's just so. I mean, it's just like
It's
these examples are endless of like this guy that is just he falls flat, and that's what I don't understand about like these people that like. And look, I'm not saying that Obama was the most exciting guy in the world. I'm not saying that Joe
what do you mean,
Biden.
dude? We got 3 drone strikes a fucking day, bro.
A
That's
day,
excitement
a
right
die.
there.
Yeah, that
It's
was
fireworks
not, he
all
was
over the
not-
Middle
he
East,
was
dude. Come
not
on.
Scared to kill kids, bro. He wanted all the little
But
children
he's
to
like,
die. Dude.
but everybody loved that voice,
That
dude.
voice,
and
dude.
those
Well, I
tweets
will
that he would
lead
put.
you to,
I will lead you
to freedom.
to
we
freedom.
will be progressive together.
Michelle, did you get that drone strike at 5 today? Yeah,
Did you
go
film that shit?
Set that up for me real
Did you
quick.
put that on Live Leak?
Put that on live. It's gonna get 1 million views.
A million views on Live Leak, I promise.
But it's like he did so much for the country that it's like, okay, well, what's a few drone strikes? You know, like that's fine.
But he did.
What
but he-
president
but the
hasn't
thing is,
dropped a
It was the
ton of
imagery.
them?
It was the imagery.
Yeah,
Donald Trump holds none of that.
no,
He doesn't have the swagger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the biggest controversies during the Obama presidency, after he's been gone, we found out some shit. It's pretty dark, but it's happened. We found out some shit. It sucks, but it's true. Okay. One of the biggest things during his presidency was the tan suit situation. Remember the tan suit situation?
tan suit.
He was wearing. He wore a tan suit. You know, apparently you're
with his
supposed
skin
to-
tone. Like, that's got to be. I'm no fashion expert, but I think that's kind of bad.
I don't think it was a fashion thing. I don't think it was a fashion thing. I think it was like something about like the fact that they're only supposed to wear certain colors.
That does make sense because I've never seen a president. I don't think I've ever seen
And
a
like a
president wear
tan or like white
like a light
or purple.
Yeah, it's always like dark or
It's
blue
right.
or
It's
black.
black.
Right?
It's like blue.
Yeah,
It's
I never
different
thought
shades.
about
It's
that.
different shades of
Yeah.
blue. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's just basic colors. It's what they're always wearing, right? It's like everything is a. They're on, dude. Their itineraries for every day.
Yeah,
They have a schedule every single day. Like, well, except for Trump, he just golfs all the time.
it's just golfing every single
Dude,
day.
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other thing that blows me away. He golfed. Bro, I think I just
lot.
read a number that he golfed like in the 4 years he golfed like 79 times.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Bro, professional golfers.
Don't even get out to the course and we're still like, man, that guy's really overdoing it, huh? Tiger's like, I don't even think I've been to a golf course that many times.
Dude. That's the thing
man.
that's crazy, man. It's like that every way that you chop this guy up.
Wasn't he at the golf course whenever the election, whenever they were
The
doing
results,
the
I
election?
think, were coming
Was it
in.
the results?
I think the results are coming in. He was playing 9 holes. He played 9
Yeah.
holes in the morning.
Yeah, something like that. And there's some other tragic events that he was just at the
Just
golf
playing
course, the
9 holes,
country
man.
club. You know?
He loves playing just 9 holes. He'll play 9 holes.
Dude.
Apparently, he can't even make it the whatever. What is it? 18, right?
But he's in perfect health. Remember, according to
Oh
his
my
physician, he
God.
said that he was the healthiest man that he had ever seen.
It's like a
and that
Family
guy,
Guy
that
bit.
guy just died the other day. Actually,
That doctor?
that doctor, the one
Oh,
that said Trump was the
shit.
healthiest. So that's kind of worrisome because he was like 79, I guess. But It's like, that guy telling you you're the healthiest guy alive, you should be worried, you know? But it's
Everybody around him. I just don't understand it. And that's the thing is like, so back to my fixing the world. I think the whole situation is fucked.
Mhm.
All of our democracy, all of our presidential election, all of that stuff, all of the representation that we have today, I feel like it's all fucked. It's so broken.
Yeah.
It's so genuinely broken. It's so genuinely misguided that I feel like it's a systematic issue that we have to change from its core. And that's the thing that sucks. Is like for me, I believe that it's literally in your personal responsibility to change things. I feel like people themselves need to be different. I need to represent myself differently. I need to choose to be better. I need to not be so hypocritical. Right? Yeah. Not to live in hypocrisy. Is you have to be genuine in your efforts to be a better person and like it's so cheesy. People like you be the change you want to see in the world, but it's true. It relies on you as a person. Stop being shitty.
Yeah.
Like stop being shitty and like do.
I can bitch and complain about everything being wrong all the goddamn day, which is
well,
what I do on Twitter.
But that's the thing is like, look, there is definitely still complain, definitely tweet, definitely use your voice. Still do that,
but do
like,
actively.
Do stuff.
Don't make this shit a trend,
and
dude. Like
don't
Black Lives Matter, like fucking
right.
every other movement, it
Yeah.
just becomes a trend for like a weekend. It's like, okay,
and
you
only,
forget about
only
it.
tweet MLK stuff on MLK Day.
I put a black screen on Twitter on
Instagram,
April 1st or some bullshit.
On Instagram. Yeah, so it's like,
I did my part.
And that's the thing is like I feel like it's so within you, and it's like obviously we're not gonna you as an individual. I mean, unless you are a person of high influence, you're not
gonna make that change instantly.
Yes, you're not gonna make waves.
Yeah,
you're not gonna see your movement on the trending pages of Twitter. You're not gonna see it on Instagram. You're not gonna see celebrities partaking. That's probably not what you're gonna get to. Sorry if that's like I just shot your ship down. Like fuck off. Like well, you know what I mean? Like the whole 15 seconds of 15 minutes of fame, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Andy Warhol.
Yeah,
he said that shit when he was high. You know what I mean? Like he didn't know any better. He was fucked up.
It's like, but we believe this guy, dude. Look at his paintings, they're ass.
Yeah, exactly. It's terrible.
That's a fucking Snapchat filter these days. I can do that with anything. You're not special.
Yes, exactly.
Gambles.
So it's like it's
Bitch
like
ass.
Andy Warhol said that shit whenever he said like that's not a thing. 15
that you
minutes
should
of
take
fame.
serious.
15 minutes
what
of
these
fame.
people
Yes,
say.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's like maybe that's like a collective thing. Like 1 out of 1,000 these days. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
It's not the way that it used to be. So
you know how many people are saying shit these days that
all
like
the time.
exactly
I mean,
all the time.
And like I mean, even think about this. Like I'm not trying to shit on myself, but like this podcast reaches whatever.
What are we preaching? I know.
100 people. You know what I mean?
know, right?
Maybe 500 people. You know what I
Max.
mean? Some of these listens that I get on some of these, that's not very high. I'm not saying that I'm the most influential person. Again, just I'm not saying that I'm the most progressive person, and I'm not saying that I even want to aspire to be that. But it's like I also have an understanding that
And values.
genuinely, not only that, but like genuinely, I don't expect to have this humongous millions of people following and everybody's listening. I'm not a Fox News like. Maybe someday I'll like be able to build something like that, but like I understand that that's like, and so because I have that realistic expectation on myself,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be a Kim Kardashian. I'm not Kanye West. I'm not Joe Rogan. I'm not these wildly influential folk. And I feel like
you're not even a Belle Delphine.
Don't. We talked about it last time. Don't bring her up. Don't bring her up. We're not talking about her.
Okay, fine.
Like I'm not gonna be that man. So it's like, at least not right now. And also like. It's like that's okay. Like it's okay that I'm never gonna be that person. I will do my best to do the coolest thing that I can do and hang out with friends like you.
Yeah.
And have this thing that I do for fun. I love doing this. This is really cool. Like I love this. Everything about this so far. Right? Podcasting is great. And everybody does have a voice, and it's important for everybody to use it. I've never said that nobody should, but what I am saying is that people that go about their day to day understand if you keep being a piece of shit things are gonna keep happening to you.
Yeah.
If you're if you just break down the fucking first 10 things of your fucking day, and those 10 things suck, we should have a talk. You know what I mean? Like you should have a talk with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's that, and then B, changing shit and things changing requires you to be different and you to break. If your opinion is similar to every multimedia mass media newspaper out there, if your opinion is the same as every actor, if your ideas are the same as every major athlete that you watch all the time, then you're not that different. You're not some progressive person. You're not, you know what I mean? Sorry, like what is it? Newsflash. Newsflash. Remember we used to say that? Newsflash.
Newsflash.
Yeah, newsflash. Newsflash, bitch, your last season. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Like,
so last fall.
It's last fall. Like, you're behind the curve. If you think that your opinion that you can see 1,000,000 times on Twitter, you're obviously
Dust
not.
in the wind.
You're not, exactly.
Cogs in a machine.
Yes, cogs in a machine, exactly. Like, you're not doing shit any differently. Be the change. Like, go on and fucking do it. Like, and that seems so cheesy and kind of stupid, and it's such like a hippie thing for me to say. Hey, thanks for opening my eyes to that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Earlier,
honestly.
I'm
a very spiritual man. I want to get you into your.
Yeah, Andy told me before we started recording. He was like, "Yeah, you don't have very hippie vibes. You're too Mexican for that.
You're
just a dirty Mexican.
You look like
a long-haired Mexican
disgusting,
guy.
greasy Mexican that would be at like a car shop, mechanic shop that I'd be too scared to like talk to. You know." Because I know you definitely don't speak English, so I gotta get someone, and I'm not gonna talk to you because I'm like, you look threatening right now. Like you look like you were just meant to be under that car, fucking greasy with your.
Sucks.
Dude,
you know what I mean. I love giving hugs. I love giving hugs.
And I'm sure people don't like receiving them from you because
I like smoking weed. You know what I mean. I don't shower. I'm
High
such
Mexican
a hippie.
vibes.
You know what I mean.
True,
but I'm not. I feel
it's
like I'm.
Heart,
That's all right, man. It hurts.
You got it in your soul. That's fine though. That's what matters.
Yeah, I believe it.
A beefy Mexican too. Yeah, you kind of look. You got some Chino vibes in you too. Yeah, you look like did you ever watch the Mortal Kombat movie?
Yes.
The first one.
Which one? Yes.
Shang Tsung's character.
Yeah,
you kind of have his vibes.
Thanks.
Honestly,
that's a compliment.
You got the facial hair for it. Honestly, that's pretty cool. He's a badass dude. But yeah, no. I mean, like you said, who said that? Gandhi? Be the change? No, it wasn't Gandhi, right? Who was it? Be the change that you want to see in the world.
I don't know. I forgot who said it.
It's someone basic.
It's famous.
I know who it is.
It's not Gandhi. Are you sure it's not Gandhi? You want to Google it?
I'm gonna Google it.
I can Google it right here.
That. Oh, you can do that. Let me see.
You gonna do it from your phone?
I'll just do it right here.
All right, cool.
Oh my god. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Who said "Be the change you want to see in the world"? What are your bets on?
Gandhi.
It was Gandhi.
Wow.
I'm a bit of a historian, fellas. No pseudo intellectual over here. I know my shit, brother.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah, but what was I on?
Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world.
Gandhi, be the change that you want to see in the world.
I can't believe you got that right.
I did. Honestly, I know my shit, dude. I just appear stupid, but in real life, I'm a little less stupid than what I appear, you know? So it's a big thing for me.
100% understand that. 100% understand that.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's basic as fuck, like, to say that, but it's like, it's truth, you know? And like now, with people that are able to reach out to other people, like their social media, fucking shit like that, TV,
Twitter,
all that good stuff. That's what opens up these people's minds. Like how you were saying, like, oh, like be original and shit like that, you know. But like these people had an original feeling, and that's what they wanted to push out to other people to see.
Yeah.
Because that was like how they felt, you know. And it's like I bet other people feel that way, and now you have like a giant access to this web that can spread that out in like a second, you know. So it's like,
like
other people see that and they're like, oh shit, like I do believe in that too, and someone's talking about it, you know.
What's
now I can
it's interesting
push that out.
Yeah, and what's interesting is like you can create. It's possible to create dialogue. Hear me out here, ready?
Yeah.
It's possible to create dialogue with the means that we have at the basic level that we're using it with these almost primitive tools that we have, like Instagram, like Twitter. I understand that that's crazy to say. It's not primitive at all to have a super computer in our hands that we can speak to.
Yeah.
You can speak to it and it can give you, it can talk to you, it can talk back to you and tell you facts. So obviously it's not primitive. I recognize the privilege that I have to say that. But in our free society, Twitter and Instagram is wildly used, wildly accepted.
Yeah.
We can create dialogue on there, and it's not that bad. And I think that the next step that we have is to use it to actually do things together. And I think that's one of the things that's happening right now with Rona. I think that it's causing people to have to use that to do things like
your everyday stuff.
I don't know about you, but I know a lot of folk that are like finding girlfriends right now and like still going on dates and still hooking up and like still going and doing stuff like outdoors. You know what I mean? Like I know a guy that literally like throughout the pandemic, he's taken up ultimate frisbee, and he's gotten really good. He's like, bro, you should be on my ultimate frisbee team. Like, he's so into it.
Yeah.
It's so funny. You know what I mean? And I have people that are taking up golf. They're doing all these things outdoors. They're hiking. They're losing weight. They're working out at home. People are doing things.
Yeah.
People do things. People move. It happens, right? Hell yeah. Now that fire's getting hot. Yeah.
I heard
that's
that.
That's
I
the
heard
heater.
that.
Wish I didn't, but I did.
Wish I didn't, but I did.
What is that? Pineapple Express?
Wish I didn't, but I did.
Yeah. How about you get out of here, you weird fuck?
You weird fucking chimp fuck, dude. I love that. That is my favorite line from like any insult in any movie. You weird chimp fuck.
And he's, dude,
like, who calls
yeah, dude. And she like kicks him out. Go. And he's like, I'm gonna count to 3, 2. Dude, that shit is so
God
funny.
damn, dude. That is just knocked a memory back into my head that I forgot I had.
love that movie, man.
You monkey
Yeah,
chimp
dude.
fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
watch
gonna
that
use
movie tonight.
I have.
Dude,
I have.
Pineapple
I
Express is great. It's
I
one of the best
love
movies
it.
ever. Anyways, yeah, man. It's what are we talking about?
Chimp
influence,
fucks.
Chimp fucks.
Getting
social
together to
media.
do this stuff.
Yes. It's possible. Like use social media to make the connection, but I think that the next step is to use it to get there. Use social media for what it's for. Media that is social, right?
Yeah.
Like it's in the fucking name of it. You are consuming media, and you are supposed to do it socially. Okay. And then be fucking social. Go in front of people. Say hi.
That's the hard part, is actually doing that social part of it.
Yeah.
Online, you can
It's
be
still
anybody
hard.
you want,
Anybody
you know? But in real
the
life,
anonymity, right? Anonymity.
Anonymity?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the big thing about it. You're anonymous. You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
you can be the fucking coolest
whoever
person you want to be,
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
And like,
If you say the right things, if you say all the right things, and you look a certain way, and you do the certain you know
huge
what I mean?
following. Huge following.
Huge following.
I follow a dude on fucking Twitter that doesn't even have a picture on his name or anything. It's just Albert. Have you ever seen that page?
No.
This man has like millions of followers. His thing is just Albert. It's the default Twitter picture of like a person's like shadow.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, and like this man just tweets anything just for the hell of it, just because it's gonna get like a bajillion likes
Every
on it.
time.
He just put Albert one time, like his name, and it was like 342,000. Dude, like,
Jesus Christ.
it's insane. Yeah, like you just say the right things, you know. You just get the right exposure, and you could just be fucking anyone on there. That's
Anybody.
the craziest thing about social media, and like make billions off. Look at these TikTokers. These fucking people like Vine
dude.
stars. Like originally, it was like our Vine was
People don't understand that.
for 6 seconds of exposure.
Yeah.
all the time, and you just had a personality or you did something funny, gain a bajillion followers, and you're set for life.
And they
if you
set
continue to want to
and-
do that,
and
do
they,
it.
and
but
they set you up too.
yeah,
You know that, right? The algorithm has set you up
For the
once,
beginning,
Once you
right?
start using it, like the first
it gives you
month,
high
a
influence.
lot. Like
Yeah.
you start putting on like the front, like randomly in the front of like explore pages.
Yeah, I
So,
get that all the time.
Here's the thing: I've never used TikTok. Oh, I'm so happy, dude! I've never used it.
No, you should.
I know.
I say this every podcast. I don't know how it always comes up. TikTok is always the thing. I said the same thing. I didn't want to be
I will never.
because I thought
I'll
it's
never
not.
use it.
It's not what you think it is.
It
Trust
is
me.
what I think it is.
It is not.
It definitely is.
No, it's not them taking your information and all that good
I
stuff.
don't give a fuck
It's
about
fine.
any of that.
No, look, it
I'm
is
worried
not what you
about
think
what
it is.
No, I
It's
know
not,
Go
dude.
ahead, then tell me
let
what
me
it
tell
is.
you.
Go ahead, tell me.
Okay, because when you essentially think of TikTok, you think of fucking teenagers, fucking dancing, all that bullshit. Like, okay, like it's something we're gonna be lip singing, and for the most part, it is if you're on that side. But you can turn it into anything that you fucking wanted it to be. What do you like? Give me fucking things that entertain.
Video
you.
games. I love
Video games. Okay, what else? Give me another one.
Lifting weights.
Lifting weights. What's another one?
Drinking beer.
Drinking beer. Okay. Fucking, it'll set you up with these videos. Fucking, you like them one time. Your entire page for the next fucking month is going to be beer, lifting weights, and what was the other thing? Asian Aztecs or whatever the fuck you said it was. Yes. It'll tailor it for you. And it's kind of scary. Like, honestly, that it has that information to do that and the
Yeah.
ability to do that. But it's just like, you can tailor it to be whatever you want. Mine is fucked up. I'm fucked up, dude. People die on my fucking TikTok. Why? I liked one video. Fucking, I got cartel videos up the yin yang, dude. Anything I like, it just pops up because it knows, dude. Like, they're taking my information. I don't give a fuck. I'm entertained, you know? And, like, I'm sitting there watching these things for, like, 5 hours, dude.
Fuck.
But trust me, it's not what you think it is. I was so adamant to joining that TikTok trend because it's like, fuck that, dude. It's just a bunch of dancers and cringe-ass content, which it is. But, you know, like I said, tailor it to your needs.
You are so funny.
You'll be stuck there forever. I swear to God.
I don't want that.
You do.
I hate looking at my phone.
Dude.
I hate looking at it.
Dude.
I hate looking at my phone. And
TikTok
and
is
it
the
sucks because I
place.
do it. Like I do it frequently and frequently. Like I look at it for a little bit, and I always do it when I'm not supposed to. That's my real vice.
That attention span, right?
I look
It's
at
terrible.
my phone when I'm not supposed to. When I'm supposed to be doing something else, I look at my phone. It's really dumb. But whenever like I'm doing something like I really want to, or like I'm doing something that like doesn't at all require my phone.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets working where it doesn't require my phone, but I still look at my phone at work.
Yeah,
right?
bro.
But it's like,
That's what you're supposed to
right?
do.
It's just, yeah, exactly. Like, it's just like, oh, you know, like, bite me. You
Work
know
is
what I
for
mean?
pussies.
Like, yeah, work sucks. Yeah, work's fucking terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah. For sure. But it's like, but that's the thing is, like, I genuinely do. Like, whenever, like, and I have a problem looking at my phone. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm really good about it where I don't let it consume me. And I feel good about it, man. I feel so good about not fucking looking at that goddamn thing. And that's the weird thing. It's like I want to embrace it. I want to understand it. It's like it's technology. It's gonna help. It's cool. It's fun. It's sexy. Like use it. It's innovative. It's progressive. Like do it. Be a part of it. But then at the same time, it's like you're just another cog. You're just another fucking cog in the fucking machine. You idiot. You know what I mean? Like nothing's gonna get better for you because you're doing this. And it's like that's the thing that sucks. Like starting this podcast.
Yeah.
You know what's really cool? Genuinely, I've gotten 3 separate times. I've had 3 random, completely. I don't know who these people are. Just like, hey, you're the guy that runs that podcast, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
like,
me, dude.
And I'm like, you know that shit? Like you heard it? And I was like, yeah, like so and so.
It's always the best, right? Getting that fucking feedback
like
from like people.
So and so told me, or I saw it on so and so's thing. They put it on their story that you were
Yeah.
on, and you posted the episode, and I saw it, and it was dope, and it was great, and like so, you know, like it's really cool, man.
It's a
like
good
that's,
feeling.
you know, I'm like, damn, like that's
It
so
is.
cool. And I'm like, thanks a lot. I'm like, hey man, like keep doing it. And I was like, so okay, that's happened 3 separate times. Okay, so that right there, that real life experience is 1,000,000 times better than social media like shout out. You know what I mean? Like something just like some page grabbing it like, oh, this guy's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what
But
I mean?
the thing is, you know how many people see that when they shout you out online, as opposed to one person in the world telling you, "Hey, that's fucking cool."
Eat my ass. I'd rather.
Bro,
get
have
the
you
one.
ever had a tweet blow up before, dude? Have you ever gotten those retweets, that sweet retweet feeling and that favor? Ooh, that shit is different. That
That's
shit
so dark.
bussin', bro.
That's so dark.
Nah,
That's so dark.
No, but I mean, it does. That's what it is essentially.
People
It's
love
just-
it. Yeah,
they
people.
love it.
That's what I'm saying. It's so dark because
you
people,
like that
people are really
feeling,
like
dude.
that. Yeah,
It's like a sexual feeling. It's like
Have you ever met a Twitter famous person?
a Twitter famous person?
A
Not-
real Twitter famous person?
like verified or just like what are the numbers we talking?
Yeah, like hundreds of thousands of followers. Like
Maybe hometown ones, but that's about it.
we have a hometown person.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some people.
Who?
That, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody that
I don't
has like
know.
1,000 for doing something stupid or saying something stupid. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't
I'm
think
sure there's
so.
some. No,
I don't
maybe
know.
Not. I don't know. Fuck it.
I
I
don't
don't know. Maybe I'm just bullshitting. I don't know. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. I don't
Never
think
met
so.
like a legitimately like
Yeah, okay, so-
famous Twitter tweeter.
I've met like I've met like this guy who like
Oh.
he brought and the
Was he
only reason why I
obsessed
said
with
no,
it
the only
as his
reason why I said
image?
it is because it's like he brought it up. He's like, oh, do you not know me from Twitter? And I'm like,
Ugh,
and I was like,
I would
what?
fucking
And I was
hate
like,
you if you
no?
did that to me.
I was like, no, like straight up. I was like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Like, what do you mean? He's just like, you know, it's like, oh, it's like I'm so and so on Reddit. Do you use Reddit? And I'm like, I mean, I use Reddit, but like, I don't know, like,
Obviously you're not big enough to be
right?
on my
And I
fucking
was like,
thing.
yeah,
I don't
and
know,
even
you
at that, and
idiot.
even at that, like, I
Yeah.
don't use it seriously enough. Like, I don't follow anything like that to that degree. Like, I just use that shit for just like the sake of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like fun to be on Reddit and like r/life pro tips. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, wash your fucking sponges.
That is the equivalent of just
know what I mean?
AIDS flying into your face.
Yeah,
Is
it's
someone
like-
telling you, "Do you know who I am from this?" It's like, no, dude, just fucking
No, I
introduce
don't know.
yourself,
Yeah,
and
well,
if we
like,
talk
be
about
a
it, then
real person,
Yeah.
right? Exactly.
like,
well,
oh,
and then that's the
I
thing.
have
And
3,000
that's the
followers. I
thing.
have 300,000
Dude,
followers.
that
Like, you
would've
don't
been
know
worse.
me?
No, this cat.
Ugh.
I looked him up. This cat actually did. He had like whatever. He had like 30-something thousand followers on Twitter.
Ooh,
Pretty,
fancy.
pretty
yeah.
nice number, right? Like most of his stuff, like regularly talked about, and he's like a. Here's the thing though, is he was like this like woke, like you know what I mean, like craft beer drinker, coffee, quote unquote coffee connoisseur.
Alex,
you know
are you
what I
talking about
mean?
yourself right now, dude? Okay, come on. Okay, you egotistical motherfucker over here talking about it.
No.
Yeah, dude. So follow me on Twitter.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to name names. I'm not trying to point fingers. But all I'm saying is that like, it's whack.
Yeah,
it's whack.
To be that concerned, like I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem with like building that up and like communicating with people. Like if you give people joy, you know, that's cool. Like that's cool on you. But like and if that's your entire fucking existence is to be this influencer, oh like look at me, like I'm just doing it for fucking views. Like come retweet this, get me out there. You know, like that's the problem. And there's so many fucking people like that.
That's why I don't think it's that crazy of an idea that I want my podcast
extinguish every fucking social media star.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's why I want my idea with my podcast is to create a community. I love this idea of community. Yeah. Like I have found it through everything that I've done for the most part. Yeah. Like CrossFit giving me a big community. Red Horns giving me the best community. I walk into Red Horn every day and I say hi to 2-3 people. Yeah. And it's beautiful. Hey, how you doing? How are the kids? Well, I'm glad you're here. It's whoa, crazy. You're here at 11. Like, aren't you supposed to be picking somebody up? Did you get the day off? Like, I love that shit, man. Like, that shit's dope. Right. Like, I feel home. Like, I feel like I'm at home. Like, it's nice. I have relationships. I have this thing. Like, like, okay, it's 2-3 people, but I like the fact that I know those folks. I like the fact that I talk to people. I like the fact that I still have conversations. I like that I sit down and have beers with people. Yeah. Like, I love that people, like, are there for a little bit. I get to sit with them for even a tad little bit.
Human interaction.
And it's nice.
Like, hey, legitimate,
how you doing right?
real,
like dude,
American.
Real America.
Real American.
In Cedar Park, Texas, motherfucker.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, that red-blooded shit, boy. We ain't fucking around, man. We ain't playing on them Twitters with you and you fucking Twitter city folk.
You damn Twitter.
You California.
Real town America, brother.
Don't California my Texas.
Dude, and all that shows, like, the only thing that you're missing in your fucking spiritually awoken trifecta is you got the CrossFit down, you got the I drink craft beers down. All you fucking need is I'm a vegan. Like, dude, trifecta.
I can't make the jump.
That would be worse than the fucking YouTuber introducing himself every time. Do you know me from fucking Twitter?
Do you not know me from Twitter, you fuck?
Yeah, I'm actually.
I'm fucking famous. I'm gonna pay for my.
I do CrossFit. I'm vegan. Yeah, okay, we get it, Alex. You drink craft beer.
If I ever go vegan, like, you gotta call me.
I'm gonna just put you down like cattle. I'm gonna come over here with a fucking shotgun, get you on your knees, and then boom, dude.
If I ever go vegan,
like cattle.
Dude, put me down.
You're done. You don't deserve to exist. It's the worst trifecta.
If I ever go vegan, man. If I ever go vegan, put me down, bro. That's it's so funny. The other day, a coworker of mine, I was like picking something up, and I was like struggling. And they're like, all those workout videos for nothing. And I was like,
fuck you.
Fuck you, yo. Like, what the
I told you earlier, it's that
dude?
Mickey Mouse muscle, dude. It's just for show. It's just for show.
It's useless, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. That's so fucking funny. You're the worst.
Dude, no. I think it's funny, though, because, like, with vegan stuff, like, it's always a joke. Like, okay, like, it's like, oh, you introduce yourself, like, I'm vegan. You know, it's like, okay.
It takes, like 0.5 seconds.
It's a legitimate thing. Like, it's based. It's not even stereotypical because it's like legit. These I've met vegans where like before I've even like introduced myself to them, they say their name. They're like, "Yes, I'm vegan." And I'm like, "Why did you have to tell me that? I don't
tell me that.
Am I just gonna fucking pop up with a burger at any random time?
Oh,
just shove it in your mouth. Oh,
funny. I
thank
had
God
you in my ass. It was just in my ass.
I was about to shove that in your mouth. Thank you for telling me that because that could have really fucked up both of our days.
I'm gonna keep it up my ass.
Extremely, yeah.
Terry's Burgers.
It's like I don't need to know that. Like that's like congratulations, you know. But it's just like I'm vegan. It's like that's not a personality trait. That's a fucking a way you eat, and like it's a respect to it. I love it. Like I wish I could do that, to be honest.
And that's the same thing with like the Twitter folks.
Yeah,
with the ones with the 32,000 followers. It's not a personality trait. Like you being on TikTok isn't a personality trait. That's not a personality. You being depressed. You loving Friends. You know what I mean? Or The Office. The Office. Sorry, The Office.
The Office
is the one
and Friends. Yeah.
And Friends. Yeah. Like that's not a personality.
And I
trait.
totes believe in signs.
Yes. Exactly.
What are you? Water sign, Alex. Exactly. You're a Taurus, aren't you?
Oh my God.
Fucking piece of shit.
Fucking exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about you Taurus. Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio.
Are you a Scorpio?
Yeah,
ooh, so your parents fucked on Valentine's Day, huh? They got it done. And
my dad does not pull out.
Obviously, right?
It took How different? 5 years apart every single time.
Ooh, hey, keep
5
playing
years
that.
every single
Five
one.
5
I
years.
think, or
that's
no,
the
6, no 7, in between one.
557.
No, so he waited. He had 1, waited 7, waited 5. Then
Are you the youngest?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
You're the baby too, bitch.
I am the baby too, but not by fucking that many years. I think
5 years. Who's your older? You have an older
my
sister,
oldest,
don't
Yeah, no. I have an older brother. Oh, you know what? He's 10 years older than me.
you? Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fuck. Yeah, they took a big ass break,
big
dude.
ass break. Mine only took 5. They were like, fuck it.
I had to have been an accident. You don't fucking plan that 10 years
I
later.
was. My dad is not afraid to tell me. He'd be
I'm
like,
sure.
I didn't
I wouldn't
want
be
your
afraid to
dumb
tell
I
you
didn't
either.
want your dumb ass. Every time he looks at me, he's like, you ugly,
Piece
long-haired,
of
hippie
shit.
piece of shit.
This is the
He's
last
like,
thing I
yeah,
wanted you to turn
exactly.
into.
And he's like, yeah, you want to lift barbells and
You're
post
like,
videos on Instagram.
Dad,
you
I'm a
fuck."
podcaster,
Yeah,
you son of
yeah,
a bitch. Get out of my house.
He wanted me to fucking work in the oil fields and fix
Oh, man.
engines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a true Hispanic male.
Wow, we are getting into it today.
We are, dude. It's okay, we're Hispanic too. That's the best part.
Yeah, you are Hispanic.
I
That's
am
nice.
Hispanic.
Yeah. Man, that is so fucking funny. Yeah,
It
it's
is.
a weird thing. It's like, I'm 25 now. And like
You're already
moving-
25?
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Are you still really?
7 months, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. You're right around the corner. Like,
No,
it's like
no.
we're
I wanna
growing
talk
up.
about it.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, and it's also it's weird. We are growing up. Like we're getting there. Like we're getting close. Like the finish
Bro,
line's like
we're
right
up.
there. Like we're getting
up.
there. Like we gotta, you
Sounds
gotta.
horrible.
Yeah, you're growing up. Like things are happening. Your life
Yeah.
is moving forward. Like whether or not you like it or not, you're definitely not a kid anymore. You're definitely responsible for a lot of things, and like you definitely have like all these things, and it's like. It's this traumatizing thing that I think of on a kind of a regular basis. I say traumatizing loosely in this sense, but it's traumatizing in the sense that it's like I've been thinking about that, like these weird expectations that my parents put on me.
Yeah.
But then, check this out. There's expectations that society puts on you. There's expectations that, where you're from puts on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's all these things that kind of are put on you. And some people handle it better than others, and some people handle it worse. And I'm not exactly sure where I'm at yet, because I feel like I'm having this like point in my life where I'm like, okay, I'm not a kid.
All right, you remember where you left off?
Not even a little bit. You fucking fucked it all up, dude.
You were on feeling like expectations.
I mean, it's kind of
Living up to expectations.
Yeah,
I
it's
think?
kind of it. I mean, I think I was
Okay.
done, kind of for the
Oh,
most part.
okay,
That's why
good.
you went. That's why you thought it was a bride trying to go piss, you asshole.
It's because it was done with. Yeah, no, I get you though. I feel that, and it's I've been going through an existential crisis since I turned 21, dude. Like, not even a midlife crisis, it's like a fucking pre-quarter life crisis that I've been going through. It's just like that feeling of inevitably getting older, and like not being able. I think to me, it's just not being able to relive memories that I want to live, like in time periods and shit. You know, how
Try
shit,
it again.
Yeah, you know how shit changes.
Yeah.
And like you have regrets, of course. You have regrets. You have
But
fears,
like getting drunk
shit
isn't
like
the
that.
same.
Yeah, no,
Like
no.
something as simple as getting drunk isn't the same
Yeah,
anymore.
it's
Like
not.
being
You're
drunk-
tired.
Yeah.
Fucking body aches, dude. You can't stay out till 2 anymore. What the fuck is that, dude? I see people do that. I'm like, you're insane.
What
Like,
is wrong with you?
dude, it's bad. Like the latest I get out is like 1:30. Like fucking max, dude. If I'm up that, I'm having a bad day the next day, and it's worrisome to me.
I'm a night owl, so that's terrible. I'm up
I-
till 5 in the
exactly,
morning all the
dude.
time.
When I drink now, I have to
Dude.
take a fucking those what is it? What are those pills called? Like,
Like the no hangover pills?
yeah, dude. No, there's I forgot what it's called. I took one the other week, and it's like a milk thistle.
Milk thistle, you
Milk
fuck.
thistle. I have to take 2 of those before I drink and after I drink to avoid a fucking hangover or having to vomit during the night. That's how bad it is, dude. I drink a few beers, I'm fucking ready to vomit, dude. A shot, I shit you not. 1 shot, dude, I'm already,
One
my
shot?
gag reflex is popping up.
Dude, every weekend I'm like throwing back bottles of whiskey.
Dude,
I'm
you're an
like,
alcoholic. That's what that is. That's not the same.
Oh my god, dude.
But-
When's the last time you butt chugged?
But, dude, right before the episode started. You forgot already?
Oh my god.
But man,
Holy
it's
shit,
different.
dude,
it's
that's
a
so
different
fucking
time, dude.
funny.
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, wow. Oh my god, Andy.
take milk thistle, dude. It'll
Milk this.
no hangover, dude. I guarantee you will feel so much better in the morning. You're welcome, listeners. Sponsored by Milk Thistle or Thistle, whatever the
Thistle, you
fuck it is,
fucking
dude.
idiot, dude.
Thistle. Oh, man.
my god, dude.
And I'm telling you, it works. It works. Once you reach this age, you got to start doing
haven't
different
dude,
things.
dude, that's the funniest thing I've heard all fucking week, dude. I'm not even shitting you. That is so fucking funny. Yo, you know
I'm
what
glad my fucking pain, my existential crisis is making you
Oh my
laugh.
God.
Okay?
I
Bodies
used to work at a GNC.
Yeah. Supplements.
And supplements, and that was one of the things that we sold all the time. And I always thought that it was so funny because I would hear folk talk about that, and I never believed them. I was like, whatever, who cares, right? Like that was back in the day when I was drinking 2 bangs a day.
Yeah.
Like this is when bangs used to be like straight up like steroids and caffeine. Like this
it was the
biggest-
equivalent of like the original Four Loko, where it was like
Dude,
real, like
yes.
fucking
Well,
liquor, just liquor.
Right. Well, like MD 2020s. Remember, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
OG
yeah.
2020s. That Four Loko with like caffeine and alcohol.
And they were just selling them at gas stations to like teenagers
exactly,
and shit.
Straight
Amazing
up 18
time
years,
period.
not even 18 years old, 16-year-olds.
We were in ninth grade when they popped up.
I'm not trying to say nothing about any gas station in particular in Del Rio, Texas, but in Del Rio, Texas, I bought 4 Loko, like 5 of them actually.
On 400 Bedell Street.
And yo, I bought them hoes, and that guy, I looked him dead in the eyes, and he was like, "Are you 21?" And I was like, "22." And he was like, "All right," and he's
It's
like,
just the
boom, boom,
confidence,
boom.
yeah.
And he was like, "There you go, here you go, man, whatever." $13 for 5 Four Locos, and I was like, sick. And then I was shotgunning them in the back.
Oh
like,
my
you
God,
know what
what's
I mean?
wrong
Like,
with you, dude?
I've been an alcoholic for a long time. That's
I can
what's wrong
tell.
with me, dude. And that's the thing is that like it was like it's I can't take that anymore.
We can't do it like that anymore.
Those times are over.
Yeah, that's.
I drink
scary,
coffee past 4 p.m. and I'm fucking
And I'm fucked.
pissed. I'm
Yeah.
fucked. You know what I mean? Like I have to get my caffeine in early, or I'm done for. You know what I mean?
You're not supposed to drink caffeine after 3 o'clock, right? Well, like, they recommend you not drinking it after 3 o'clock.
People say 2.
2 o'clock?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
people say
fuck.
2.
Because I had caffeine for the first time today because I was so fucked at work that, like, I ordered a fucking triple shot of espresso, like,
Espresso, motherfucker. There's no X.
Espresso.
There's no X. There's no
The
X.
espresso, brother. But yeah, no, and dude, I felt that shit so bad. Like I haven't had caffeine in forever. I've been drinking just water nonstop. You know?
You don't drink caffeine.
I'm not anymore. Well, I mean, I have.
Good for you.
Like I do occasionally, but I mean, like it's not my drink of choice anymore, dude. When I drink it now, I get sick, like physically.
Like like rock stars and stuff.
Yeah, so like energy drinks.
What do
they
you drink?
fuck
Like
me up.
what's your vice?
Like Monsters, just regular
Monsters. Yeah.
Monsters, fucking-
Yeah. Monsters suck.
That's mainly it. That
Yeah.
and
They get the job
what's
done,
the
I
other one?
guess.
They get it done, but it's just like now when I take those, dude, I feel like I'm
Terrible.
gonna fucking die.
Yeah, kids drink them all the time.
It's insane. Yeah,
College
no, I
kids
used
live
to
off of
drink.
that
Dude,
shit.
I would drink like 2 of those a day somehow. Survived.
I used to know a guy that straight up like that was his breakfast, like Monster and like Takis.
I had a lot of friends like
And
that
I'd be
too,
like, "What?" And he was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." And it's like, "That's all I have." And then I'm in school for 8 hours.
and
I'm
we
like,
could do it because we were just so fucking.
But I was like, "What do you
Our
mean?"
bodies
And he
were
was
so
just like, "I
fresh.
just go and I study for 8 hours. That's all I have is and like maybe a cup of water."
yeah.
And I'm like, "You don't like shit. You don't sleep and take a nap. You don't like." And he's like, "No, just study." And I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And he's just like, "Yeah." And about like 6 p.m., like 8 hours later, I'll get like a couple of hot dogs from 7-Eleven and call it a night and go like masturbate or whatever. Go fuck
Yeah.
my girlfriend and play some video games with my boys and
Yeah.
smoke some weed and take some dabs, do
Living
some
the life.
lines, and then go to bed and wake up and do it again. And I'm
Mhm.
like, fucking
Respect.
dope.
Yeah.
I'm
Where do I
like,
sign up
yeah,
for
I'm
this?
like
Like,
straight up.
man.
Like I only have to be in debt $100,000 to
That's
do
it?
this.
Yeah, fuck it.
Sick. Fuck it. Let's do it. That guy's like a doctor now.
Right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy's straight up. He's like I mean,
It's the experience.
he's like
not
on
the-
his way. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm not gonna say his name, but
Say it, dude. Bleep it out.
that'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's like we're turning a page, man. It's fucking kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. And then the pandemic doesn't help at all because, like,
Oh my god! You know what I saw this other day? You fuck the pandemic, dude. I'm fucking tired of this fucking. You know what I mean?
fucking
fuck the
asshole.
pandemic.
What
Yeah,
a
well,
selfish ass
it's not what I'm saying,
plague,
but
dude.
It's like, dude,
I'm
straight
saying.
straight up, dude. Like, you know, the problem is that this fucking. If I wanted to go somewhere, I'm still able to go somewhere. That's the most
Yeah.
annoying thing about this. People want to say, "Oh, pandemic. We're in this fucking." No, we're not. You can go to Applebee's. You can go to restaurants. No,
You-
we're not in a
Do you
pandemic.
know the Black Plague, dude? People were
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
holed up in their castles, not
dropping
dead.
dropping dead,
farting and just dropping
dead bodies shitting themselves,
fucking lining the
just
streets
everywhere,
everywhere.
just dead bodies and shit. everywhere, dude.
Now-
Because and we're calling this the same thing. It's like it's not the same fucking thing, man. It's not the same.
It's not the same thing when you got Karens and Darrens screaming on every fucking street corner
Screaming about
that
it.
I don't want to wear a fucking mask. 'Cause you're taking away our freedoms.
Well, I don't want to. I want to
No.
get. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's so much. I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm not saying COVID-19 doesn't exist. That's what people always say whenever I start talking about this. They're like, "Oh, you don't think it exists?" It's like, no, I don't fucking not think it exists. I know it exists.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that let's be real about the situation. We are so far into this.
Yeah.
We
We're
can
just living with
we
it
can
now.
test almost instantly.
Mhm.
It's reimbursed on your fucking on most people's insurances if they have good insurance. It costs less up to, obviously it's expensive if you get like a certain test like $300, but there's as low as $50 pricing
Yeah.
for 2-day tests, 3-day tests. You can test. You can find out if you have it.
Mhm.
You can quarantine yourself. You can limit the contact that you have. You can do these things. Why are we still living in this fucking fake make-believe fucking land where when I'm walking to my table, I have to wear this thing over my face, but when I sit down to open my fat mouth-breathing ass, I'm
Scientifically,
just,
it dies
I'm
the
just
moment you hit that
exactly.
dinner
When
table.
I'm sitting down, like, what the fuck are we talking about? If I'm 6 feet away from you, like, the CDC themselves said that the way that it travels is not relevant to any kind of distance.
Yeah.
It's like a what is it?
Airborne
a contagion
pathogen?
thing. No,
Yeah.
no, it's like a contagion thing. It's how contagious are you?
Oh, okay.
The you're thinking of airborne. What'd you say?
Like the particles, like the spores and shit like that.
Particles.
Yeah,
Yes,
spores.
the particles.
No, I get
yes.
what you're saying. It's like based on like
That's what they
your
were saying. That's what they were saying at
contagion.
first. But
Yeah.
it's not even that. It's not about the particulates in your fucking. It's about how contagious you are. How deep is it affecting you to where you're giving it to the people? And then that's the thing is now people are saying that there's a new strain. There's a new strain. So you gotta stay indoors longer. You gotta close down. Joe Biden's gonna take office and we're gonna go into a 2-month lock. And it's just like, yo,
Hell yeah, bro.
yo, what the fuck? What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Like what the like? Look, and here's the other thing that sucks. I'm looking at it from a different perspective because I have to work.
Mhm.
There was never a question on if I was going to continue to work.
Yeah.
The question was how.
How? are we gonna be
How
doing
am
that?
I going to change up my model? Obviously, I'm not the owner of Red Horn, but us as a small team, small business that we are, all of us had to congregate and work together to think about something, to do things together.
Yeah.
Instantly, when we got told, we had to close our doors and we changed the setup of the tables.
So how
and
do
our
we
our
creatively fix this?
POS system.
Live
we
with it.
changed this. Yes, you can't go to the restroom. You can't park right here. X, Y, and Z, this and that. You good?
Yeah, I was just burping.
Oh, we had to do these things instantly. It was instant. I remember looking at the owner of Red Horn in the face as I saw him, and his eyes just start looking into the fucking fifth dimension that he has a view into, where he's like, I gotta calculate the amount of people here and the labor hours and the amount of stock I have
Yeah.
and the amount of sales I'm supposed to make and the little bit amount of foot traffic that I'm supposed to get and the rules that I just got told that I have to follow, and how am I gonna do these things, and how are we gonna do it? How? And I saw him and I was like, holy shit, this is real.
Yeah.
That was, February last year. When was it? March last year?
Like March is when they start shutting shit down.
Right.
Yeah.
March last year, bro.
Mhm.
It's fucking it's January 2021.
Almost a year.
Almost a
Almost a
fucking
year.
full last year.
It's wild.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, so here's the thing is that it's Mr. Popular. God damn, everyone's
My
hitting
bad.
you up. God damn.
Yeah,
Boy,
dude,
your
what's
voice,
going on
your,
right
your
now?
phone's going off,
I
son.
think it's the Warzone group chat,
It's
dude.
the-
They miss their boy, is what
you
it
play
is.
Warzone still?
I do.
Damn,
Occasionally, not
dude,
too much.
I haven't played it. I heard it's really good right now. I heard it's great.
I haven't played any of the new one, to be honest. I haven't played in like 2 weeks.
Oh,
I've
really?
never played any of the Cold War shit, but
I didn't play the Cold War shit either. You know what I've been playing a lot?
What have you been playing?
Rocket League.
Dude, what the fuck, you sweaty
Fucking
ass boy? What are you
Love Rocket League.
Say you're a
bro.
virgin
I
without saying
love-
you're a virgin.
You know,
Just kidding.
dude, everybody says that, dude. That's so
It's like,
funny.
you wanna see one of my clips on Rocket League?
Dude,
Yeah.
straight up. That's so funny. All of my friends,
That's
all
hilarious.
of my friends that I tell about Rocket League, like, you a fucking virgin? And I'm like, fuck you,
Hey,
dude. What
fuck
do
you. It's a
mean?
good game,
Like,
right?
yeah, it's great.
The
It's
system is
so
fantastic.
funny. Yeah, the
controls.
physics are awesome.
I couldn't
yeah.
get into that shit, mainly because I just get my
'Cause you
ass beat.
suck.
I do. I
because
suck
you
at it.
fucking, I'm
We're-
fucking good at the game.
That's why I
bitch.
hate a lot of things, because I suck at it, especially Rocket League. But yeah, no, I mean,
Because you're an overall terrible person.
yeah, just a terrible person. to
Yeah,
everything,
exactly.
honestly.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Physically,
fucking-
spiritually,
you should just kill
mentally,
yourself.
physically.
You should kill yourself.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Really? You
Yep.
think so?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should commit suicide tomorrow.
I'll think about it.
You know,
Since you said it so nice.
Did you hear?
I'll
Did
think
you hear about that case of that girl? She's like going to jail for like 20 years
Because you bullied her
because
into trying to
because
commit suicide?
she convinced her like quote unquote boyfriend.
Oh, yeah,
And
that
she-
happened a while
and,
back.
and he
right?
was like, I love you so much. Like, if I would, it literally, like, one of the messages was like, if I could just be with you,
I'd
it
kill
would,
myself.
it would
Or I'd
cure
kill-
my depression.
Uh-huh.
And she'd be like, no, I think you should kill yourself. Like, legit.
And he just
she
took
was-
it, right? Yeah, I
and
remember
he, like,
that.
And he closed the garage and like, fucking. Did you watch Midsummer?
Midsummer.
Midsummer. Remember that?
Midsummer.
He taped up the fucking. He
gassed
he
himself.
gassed himself.
Dude,
He turned the truck on.
that's nuts.
Suffocated himself. It's
For a
terrible.
woman, dude, that's why you don't simp.
The power of pussy.
That
dude.
is what no pussy does to a
Power of pussy,
motherfucker.
dude.
Right
You can't
there.
let that shit happen.
That is
No
wild.
dick or pussy's worth your life.
No, it's not.
Promise. I promise.
I promise.
I
you, dude.
promise. There's nobody dicking
You can't
down.
be dickmatized that bad.
What the
or
fuck were we just talking about?
coochie-tized.
We were just talking about something. I was going off on something.
Oh, did you hear? That reminded me because you were talking about
Go ahead,
like
go
her
ahead, go
saying
ahead.
that she like made him kill himself and stuff.
Yeah.
There was another story. It was a YouTube couple and they were what were they doing? They were fucking testing out. I don't know what they were doing, a fucking experiment, and like the girlfriend was gonna shoot the boyfriend with a stack of fucking phone books with like a Desert Eagle or a Magnum or something. He was like, "Yeah, these books are gonna stop the bullet from hitting me," you know, and like they fucking recorded it, and like these dumbasses, like he trusted her to shoot a fucking Desert Eagle at him with like a fucking phone book in front of him, like that's gonna stop a bullet,
he
a
died?
50 cal. You know, he died, yeah, and he died, yeah. What'd you expect was gonna happen? Like fucking that book was gonna stop a 50 caliber bullet from
I thought
hitting him.
maybe he would survive.
No, and they did it from like fucking 10 feet away or
Oh
something
my
too.
god.
Because like that, they were so fixated on the cloud, dude. Like we were talking about,
clout.
so fixated on getting that exposure. He fucking died, obviously. She went to court for it, actually, for like, what is it?
Accidental manslaughter.
Accidental manslaughter. And I think she served some time, or if not, she was on parole for that too. All for a fucking video like that. That's ballsy. That's ballsy. And I applaud him, honestly.
It's a free country, man.
It's great.
You can do whatever you want, literally to a fault.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want, and
So if you want to try that experiment out, we can go outside right now.
honestly, I'm
Test it out?
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I am so scared of guns.
Oh yeah.
I'm so scared of guns. I don't care how much of a bitch I sound like saying that. Like when I see
To, like, shoot
people-
'em or
when
what?
I see no, like I like to shoot them.
Yeah.
I'm scared
I've
when
seen one.
people
When-
have guns around me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
That makes me
yo,
uncomfortable.
yeah, I'm like, yo,
Very
damn, you have a gun?
When you're
oh
like
my
open
God.
carrying and shit, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know
yeah,
you,
and,
dude.
and I'm like, God damn, I'm worried. Like, what is some shit like? Are you good? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the beautiful thing about working at a bar. Like, it's
Yeah.
illegal to have a gun and a firearm in
What?
places that serve
Why?
alcohol.
What could have ever created that rule in a bar?
Seriously, yeah, straight up, right? So you can't like even like guys that have it, like they can just they illegally they can just leave it in their cars.
Yeah.
they can just leave it in their cars. But it's still, I think that's a seriously bad idea because thankfully I don't see it at where whenever I worked at Best Buy,
Yeah.
worked Best Buy for a long time, I see guys with guns all the time.
Walking in there? Like assault rifles and shit, too? Like, is it like those people strapped
I
up?
never saw that. I did see a guy with like a straight up like submachine gun one time though.
Jesus Christ.
Like straight up, like it's like a small, like really small, compact.
The
but
little
definite-
Uzis or what?
Yeah,
Like
it
those
was
little
like
square
no,
ones?
it was like square. Yeah, it was like square. It was weird. It was really cool looking.
Yeah.
But he had this like legit, like really cool like vest thing on, and he had something like attached to him.
Is it
was
one of like those
it
old
was like
school
a
Miami
harness.
Vice
It was like a
fucking
harness.
detectives, right?
It was like a
Yeah.
harness. So and he had a thing that he pushed on his chest
Yeah.
and it was a quick release, so it would fall, and he would be able to just reach
Oh.
and grab it, and he'd be able to use it. But it was like literally was pushed against his body. It was
Yeah.
very compact.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
very neatly put against him, and he was just a gun freak. He loved guns, but that's the thing. He's fucking American.
Yeah.
He can do that. He can have.
This guy was ready for modern
He
warfare every
was
time
ready-
he stepped
yes,
out, right?
Exactly. He was just, but he was like this super nerd. He was
Yeah.
a super nerd guy. I remember him. It really I was actually kind of fond
And
of him.
I
Like,
you
really
know, he
nice
thought
guy.
he looked fucking awesome.
Oh, he thought he was.
He thought he was
so
the shit,
cool.
bro.
He thought he was Neo,
It's like,
bro.
yeah, exactly.
He thought he was Neo from
It's
the.
like, I just
he thought
stepped
he
out of
was
fucking
Keanu
Miami
Reeves.
Vice movie off the
Yeah.
fucking set of that.
Yeah, it's
My
like, shut the
Uzis,
fuck up.
line
Yeah.
of coke on his nose, fucking blow everywhere.
No, I don't know if he did any coke. But the problem
He
is
had
that
to
like
have
at
done.
Best Buy, I would see this thing all the time. But at bars, thankfully, I don't see that shit all the time. But I'm intimidated. Like that shit scares me. I'm like, I see guns
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like I had a friend of mine. I can't hang out with. I literally can't hang out with him anymore because like he would always like, I mean, like I don't know, not to like sound like I'm a criminal or anything like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like we'd be like, you know, like drinking at his place, like you know, smoking a little bit of weed and stuff, and he'd just have it in his hands, and I'd be like, yo,
Bro, what the
put
fuck
that
you
down, dude. I'd stand up, and be like, hey man, like yo, like.
It's like you ready to
I'm
get
like,
crazy tonight.
right. I'm like, yo, like, stop, like, please, like, stop. That makes me really uncomfortable. And he would be like, come on, man, it's just chill. And I'm like, no, it's not chill.
You don't
like,
need to chill with
please,
the fucking
yes. And I'm
gun
like,
in your
please,
hand, bro.
Please put that down. Like, please put that down. Like, I have plenty of friends that have guns, and they're responsible owners. They have it in safes. They have it, you know what I mean? They have it in places where like their kids can't touch it. I have a responsible, but this guy, he was the one example. So maybe I'm just holding on to a bad experience, but it's pretty scary. Like if you're drinking with somebody, if you're drinking with somebody, and they're just grabbing their gun off of their coffee table, like yo, no, like come on, like come on,
please stop,
please stop, no, like come on, dude, this is not the time. Like if we were at the gun range, like cool, show it off, like pull it around, like shoot it, do everything. I'd love to see it.
He's like, did I
It's
tell you
like
last
this,
night I
we're
put this
like,
thing in my
yeah.
mouth? Tasted that sweet chrome on there and pulled the trigger, nothing happened. It's like, dude, are you okay, bro?
That's the problem. Yeah, that's the shit, dude.
First off, you need to stop hanging out at trap houses, apparently.
Dude.
I don't know who the fuck you were hanging out with, 50 Cent and all of them, dude. The whole squad. God damn.
No, but that's the thing, man. It's like, but even so. Like, I'm not against gun ownership at all. I want a gun. You know what I mean? Like, I would like a gun. I truly believe an armed society is a polite society. Because if there's anything that taught me whenever I saw somebody with a gun, I'd be like, hello, sir. How are you?
I'm going to be a nice.
I'm going to be really nice to some guy.
How are you doing today,
He's got a gun on his hip. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be extra nice because I cannot fuck with this guy. But equally so, if I had a gun on my hip, that guy'd be like, pretty good, sir. How are you?
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, he would know. Like, hey, ain't no fucking...
They'd never forget my sauce at Wendy's.
Just every time you come up, just hold it. Be like
I said ketchup, right? Yes, sir. Coming right up. Here's some extra.
Oh, my God.
Motherfucker. Always forget the sauce at Wendy's, dude. I hold that on. Maybe it's just me.
I haven't got a
personal
Wendy's
vendetta
in
for
years,
that, dude.
yeah.
But, oh, man. Every time.
My fast food of choice is P. Terry's. We talked about this last time.
We did talk about it. I told you how much of a piece of shit you are for liking
P. Terry's is the best.
But it's fine.
P. Terry's is the best.
I had one not too long ago, actually, and it was
Fuck
better than I
you.
remembered
It's
it, but
so
it still
good.
wasn't good. That's what I thought about it. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, whatever, dude. It's really good.
Yeah, no, it's all right. You know what I had actually yesterday for the first time?
What's up?
BJ's.
You had never been to BJ's?
I'd never been to
That
BJ's
place is
before.
great.
It is great, dude. And they have a lot of they have a good selection of beer too,
Yeah.
like their own craft beer and shit.
Their own beer is really good.
Really good.
Yeah, their beer is really good. Yeah, good
Shout
friend of
out to
mine works there.
BJ's,
Shout out to
honestly,
Yeah,
dude.
great. No, I mean,
Hook us up.
they have a deal. I think it's like on Monday or something like that. You get like half off their pizzas.
Yeah, that's what we got yesterday,
Yeah,
actually.
fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
Fucking
yeah. And
pizza.
some beer, dude. It's
Ooh.
dope. Yeah, hit
Yeah.
that shit after a workout,
It
boy.
was because I had helped a friend move, and he was like, "I'll pay you in food, dude." and I
Shut
was
the
like,
fuck up.
"Fucking
That's
let's
the
go."
best, dude.
And
That's the
we did that
best.
exact thing. We got that pizza.
I've helped so many of my friends. I don't know if it's because
For
I'm
free food.
Mexican.
It's just in
You
your
know
blood.
what I mean? Yeah, they're just like, hey, you're my Mexican friend. You're strong. Like, that's what they always say. You're strong. You know how to move houses. And
It's
I'm
just
like,
that you're
"What?"
Mexican. That's their code word. It's like, hey, you're
I've
Hispanic
helped
of origin.
I've helped so many of my friends move. Yeah, it's crazy. And they've always hated me and like, yeah, they either like smoked me out or like gave me some beer or
Some
like
food,
some
dude,
food.
that's all I
Yeah,
need.
that's it.
Yeah,
It's
I was like,
dope.
they gave me some furniture too, dude. I was
Yeah.
like, I'll take that shit. That's
Yeah.
better than money, dude. Just give me that.
Just give it to me.
But yeah, no, BJ's is a fantastic place. I recommend it. They want to throw some shout outs this way since we're giving them free
Hey,
advertising. you know?
BJ's, you fucks.
Hey,
You
BJ's.
stupid fucking
Ha, ha.
corporate pieces of shit. How about you
That's
suck
not
my
going to get
left
us any.
fucking...
That's not going to get us anything. That's not the direction I was going, and I apologize. The beliefs of Alex Garcia do not coincide with Andrew Gonzalez's beliefs on BJ's.
The four-letter words
The
is
four-letter word
separate.
fucking sucks, bro. Trashpack fully endorses BJ restaurants, so yeah, send that shit this way, please.
Fuck you, BJ's. You fucking
Dude, Alex,
fraud.
stop, dude. I want another pie cookie, dude. Those
the
pea
Pizookies.
cookies,
Pizookies,
no. Which is a pie cookie.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
no, it's a pie cookie. Fuck you.
pie
It's a
cookie.
cookie and it's ice cream. You stupid fuck.
Pie cookie, stupid,
Fuck
or
you,
a pea
PJs.
cookie. It's like pizza cookie, right? Something like that.
No, it's a fucking chocolate chip cookie and ice cream on top of it. It's a hot cookie and
Yes,
ice cream.
Stupid bitch, but it's
It's not a
called
pie,
piezuki,
dude.
like, or pizookie, because it's like
Pazuki,
pizza
PA,
cookie, pizza
Pazuki, no
cookie,
pizza.
pizookie, bitch. Trust me. Where you going?
I gotta pee.
Ah.
This podcast is about to take a turn for the worst. Yeah, I just cracked like the biggest beer I had in my fridge. So
Shout out to Hop Sloppy Imperial IPA.
Hopscotch. Oh yeah. What was our last topic? What did we fucking leave off on?
I don't know what we're talking about. Shout out to Che.
Shout out to Che, baby, dude.
Che, if you're listening to this, dude.
Okay, so Che, he fucking listens to all of them, dude. He's a great guy. He does, dude. He tells me every time I ask. You know what? That was one thing I forgot to do. He asked because I had asked like to give us questions and shit to answer, and he gave me a bunch of them, but I fucking forgot to screenshot what they were.
You fucking idiot! Are you
yeah,
serious?
I know. Fuck. What did he ask?
Moron.
Dude, I feel so bad.
You're
I feel
such
so
a dick,
bad.
dude.
I
Hey,
know,
Che,
dude.
if you would have said that to me, bro, I would not have forgotten.
Che,
You
I didn't
fuck.
forget him. I had I forgot what he asked. He asked a lot of stuff.
I can't believe you go to sleep so
Bro.
early.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I got work at fucking 7:30, bro.
Okay,
I'm a fucking adult.
I gotta go and work out at that time, or probably. I don't
Oh,
know.
boo fuckity who. That's your own choice, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. It's still 11 that time
Exactly,
anyways, you
dude.
stupid fucking
I'm always I'm in bed by this time, so you're fucking welcome to have me on here right now.
You're in bed at 10:30?
I am.
I'm
dude.
like, I'm still like,
I'm not asleep, but
I'm still like
just
doing
in bed.
dishes and like watching TV, like
Being productive and all
catching
that
up on
good stuff.
fucking podcasts, masturbating. I'm doing all of the good stuff at 10:30.
Yeah. No, I'm done. I'm done by 10:30 for the most part. But like, yeah, no, I'm trying to put myself on that schedule though.
I'm glad we made it. I'm glad we made this happen then.
I'm glad
Either
we
way,
made
you
it
know what I
happen
mean? Like
too.
we put it together. You know what I mean?
We
Like,
did
really
last
fast.
second thing. Then I'll be seeing you again in a fucking month's time,
3
or
months.
3 months down the road.
I feel like we
maybe
should do
next
this.
year
I
if
feel
you
like we should-
remember.
No, I feel like we should do this every 3 months. I feel like we have like a good vibe.
3 months,
going.
bitch, every quarter.
Every
Or
quarter,
we're gonna just
yeah.
have a quarter podcast.
Yeah.
What we should do, dude? Let's just fucking be fucking co-hosts on this thing, dude. Come on, let's go.
No, we're too boring.
We're too boring. We are too boring.
Yeah,
for
we're
that,
too
honestly.
boring.
We
I
can
can
have
ha-
guests on, of
I
course.
can-
Come on,
Do you think we could have a third person?
a third person in here all the time. Yeah, Devil's three-way. Let's go. With all.
I'd be interested.
All right, we
I'd
can
be
just do it
interested.
more. We can do it more
yeah,
frequently
we can-
together.
we can
Also,
we can talk about it for sure. I think that would be a cool idea. I think that'd be a cool idea because I would love to know what it's like. Like I could just had a guy named Greg, Chef Greg the Greg. Or
Greg.
Chef Greg the chef. Oh shit!
Ooh,
that fire!
that fire's
roars.
scaring me,
I'm gonna
dude.
get some marshmallows in
Oh,
a second,
goodness
boy.
gracious.
Oh, I'm drinking all this beer and I'm about to go drive and get marshmallows and fucking crash into a kid. You know what I mean? I'm about to do the whole nine.
Yeah, you know, the good stuff. You wouldn't be doing right if you did not aim for a child.
The kids
obviously.
are they're the
10
easiest targets.
points. They
They're so
are.
slow. They're so
Yeah,
dumb. You know,
yeah.
they don't quite get it. They're like deer in the headlights. They're just like, whoa, what
Exactly.
is that a car? And then they're
Exactly.
dead.
Damn, this took a dark ass turn. All right, well, let's move on from that one, huh?
Anyways, no marshmallows, no dead kids. What were we talking about?
Damn it. What were we on the subject of?
No, we just talked about something.
So what's the deal with airline food? We had the smoothest transitions of all time.
Oh,
You ruined it by taking
Chef
it
Greg,
first.
Chef Greg,
Chef
Chef Greg,
Greg, yes.
Chef Greg the chef. I would love to have like that. Like he's cool. Like we're boys now for sure. Like we're friends for sure. Like he's so cool. He's so nice.
Mhm.
He runs his food truck. He's wildly cool dude. Like we had a podcast. He sat right where you're sitting. We had a great conversation. It was a really good time. And like I'd love for there to be like that mix. Like me, you, like our chemistry, like our history, and then like
Yeah,
these
yeah.
people that like I know that you can know through a recorded conversation. You know what I mean? Like that'd
Yeah,
be really
dude.
cool content. Because like I mean, at the end of the day, like you're not an idiot. That's my favorite thing about you. Like
Yeah.
you sometimes act like you're dumb, but you're
It's not
dumb.
acting. It's just. But you can
You're
see
not-
past it
you're
because you've
not
known me
dumb.
for so long,
Yeah,
so
no,
you know that
you're
there's another
not-
side to
You're
it.
not dumb. Yeah, you're not dumb. You're
Yeah.
funny as shit. So like if I had you on top of the situation that I have with this person, that'd be cool, man.
Yeah, no, I've been doing a lot of like.
Talk
I
about it for sure. I'd be yeah.
was gonna say crowdsourcing, networking. I guess
Networking.
that was what I did with a few weeks ago. I had met some people from a production company that like they produce some pretty like legit like films that they do like passion projects and shit, and like good quality. Fucking, there's a
Cool.
series, the Wild Wild Yogis. I don't know if you saw that podcast I did, but they were really nice, dude. Like straight up actors. They've gone to acting school. They fucking all have their stories. They've all
That's
directed shit. And like
dope,
going
dope.
through them, like I networked with some other people who are like, okay, like, oh, that's cool, dude. Like they were on your show, you know, like you get the exposure out for them and then for yourself too. And it's just like a growing base, you know,
Yeah.
like having that. And like just getting out to like a few people, like the average viewers that I have is like what 50 people, but that's 50 people that are interested in fucking listening to like what you have to say, you know,
community.
and that like a little community,
Bringing
and like
it together.
that's for like the average influencer or something like that. That's nothing 50, you know, but for
Right.
like someone like,
But
okay,
here's the other thing.
I'm
here's
getting
the
out to
thing.
50
But
people.
here's
That's
the other thing.
fucking
Here's the
cool,
other thing.
dude.
With
That's cool to me.
those influencers that have 50,000 followers.
They're not so involved with it. They
They're
don't give
not
a
at
fuck
all
about
involved
any of
with
these
them.
people.
And there are certain people. Okay, look, obviously nobody can talk
Yeah.
to 50,000 people in one day. Obviously. Okay, but check this out. Imagine if 50,000 people were following a company that was made up of 50 different people.
Yeah.
50 different things. 50 different like
Yeah.
views and perspectives and things and film and music and photography and podcasting and cooking and yoga and all of these different aspects of life that come together with this certain ideology. Like, I'm not saying that that's us. I'm not saying that we're creating that right now. I'm not even saying that that's our goal. But I'm saying, like, imagine that. Imagine how cool that is. Imagine
It is.
this idea that you build this group, this functioning company, this movement of people that it's like you come together, you do these things, you express yourself, you're not afraid to talk, you're giving people voices. Like, that's my thing that I want to, not only I want to give myself my voice, but like I also, right off of the bat, I want to use my level of confidence to grab my frequency that I'm giving out, that I'm putting out there.
To match with somebody else, somebody that matches with your
and I want to
exact
and
one.
I want to use that to amplify other people. I don't
Gotcha.
care that how small it is. I wanted to those people that wouldn't do it normally, that they wouldn't, that's out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to get on and be like, yeah, well, this is the thing that I'm doing. Passion projects,
Gotcha.
photography, film, this, brewership, modeling, fucking whatever the fuck you're into, man. What are you about? Who are you? What's your story? What's going on? Let's sit down. Let's have a beer. Let's talk about it. Let's not be afraid to be about what we're about. Let's not be afraid to show that we romanticize things, that we love things, that we care about things, that we want to be about things, that we want to reach certain people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking tired of this.
Alex,
like,
creator of dreams over here, dude.
you know what I mean? I'm just
spiritual influencer, dude.
I'm just it hurts whenever I see people that like want to do something so bad and they're like, oh,
but you never get around
I
to it.
could never do it. I could never do it.
No, you can, dude.
You can. You can. Be about it.
I did this as a creative outlet just to like speak what I want to speak during like these times, you know, because like people are listening, like no matter what you're talking about, you know, and it's like a creative thing for you to just let out what you feel, what you say, like, or what you want to talk about, you know, like your own personal thing. And if people agree with
hopefully,
that,
but
it's like if people enjoy that,
even if they don't
like
agree,
that's not even
even
it's
if
just
they don't agree,
for
it's
me
dialogue.
mainly,
It's
you know,
dialogue. It's talking. It's connections. It's this thing. And that's my thing is I want it to be this thing, a unified front of true togetherness.
Yeah.
Let's be together. Let's be together. Let's choose to be together. Let's stop fucking seeing each other as enemies. Let's fucking bury the hatchet and stop being, you know what I mean, political differences, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Insert whatever you want. Just cut the bullshit.
Like, let's just get
have
to
a
the
drink.
point.
Just have a drink. Just have a drink.
Just get to the point where you praise me, like you take a bullet from me, you die for me, you're obsessed with me, you know, I am your leader, you are my follower, I am. I'm not gonna go borderline cult, you know, like that's an ugly word, but like I'm your God is pretty much what I aspire to be.
And by the way, you can't be married and only I have sex with.
Yeah, only exactly.
That's
like
it.
there's no other stipulations for that. You
Nothing
know?
at all.
A lot of your text income comes to me.
All
all
to
that
me.
good stuff.
Every single thing comes to me.
Yeah.
You only get to masturbate to me.
Exactly. If you ever think differently than me, you could die.
You're
there's
dead.
there's a possibility.
No, you're dead. I will fucking kill you.
But what's that compared to
Yeah,
the
but
grand
it's-
picture of
right.
me?
Why
you
does
know?
that matter? I am on top.
Let's start a cult. You want to start a cult? We'll start a cult.
Let's start a cult right now, dude.
We can start a cult right now. Honestly, not even worried about it.
You're cute enough.
To start a cult?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, but thank you.
You got a big nose.
No,
Big leader's nose.
Dude, stop.
Big
You
leader
know
nose.
why I think that you'd be a good leader?
Why?
I'm not going to tell you.
I just told you. What do you mean? You got the big nose. You got the big
I do, dude. I got
leadership
that.
nose.
Honestly, yeah. But no, man, it's been good, you know, like I like doing what we're doing. Whatever fashion we decide to do, and like hopefully, dude, we just build upon that. Just you know, just
The only thing you can do is keep moving forward.
keep moving forward,
Keep
dude.
putting your voice out there.
Not left, not right, but forward. Man. It's like no one came up with that campaign slogan. Something like that.
Definitely not
Definitely
a Richard
not.
Nixon thing.
What?
Yeah,
I thought that was
definitely
Andrew
not.
Yang.
Oh my God, is it?
Wasn't he the move forward or something like that? I don't know if he was the first one to say it.
I
but
know that Obama was progress. That was his like.
I thought it was change.
Do you remember
or hope or
nope,
something.
Nope, it was progress. I
Really?
remember. You remember back in the day whenever we had text signatures. You remember whenever you had a
I do remember
signature?
text signatures.
Yeah.
Yes, holy shit.
Do you
That
remember
just
that shit?
unlocked a memory for me.
Yeah, text signatures.
Forwarding shit.
Yeah, I remember whenever you would
Forwarding
text like
chains.
10 bitches like good morning and it would send it individually. it wouldn't automatically put them in a group chat.
Oh,
That's
man.
the worst.
I don't know.
I hate whenever I'm
I don't
talking
have that
about. I
experience,
heen whenever I'm
but-
talking to all my Twitter bitches and I put them in a group chat.
Put them all in a group chat. You
And I'm
send
like,
one meme
"Fuck,"
in there.
and I'm like, oh,
God
my
damn.
bad. I was trying to send it to
Finger
you.
slipped.
Yep, I tell them straight up. And they're always like, fuck you, Alex. And I'm like, hey, I'll
Say,
see
hey.
you Wednesday, bitch.
Alex has left the chat.
Yeah.
Alex has left the chat.
He
Oh,
bailed
man, that's
on
funny.
his
He
own
bailed.
group chat that he made.
Exposed.
Exposed for sure.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
God damn.
All right. On that note, Andy,
Yes. Alex.
hour 55.
Hour 55, dude. Hey, that's good, though. We've had a good little conversation going on. I think we hit every topic on the head. I have a few more, but I'll save that for the next one.
And then 3 months.
Not in 3 months. Fuck that. If you do it in 3 months, I'm never going to talk to you again. And it's just going to be, hey, Andy, do you have the mixer, dude? No, fuck you. You don't get nothing.
Oh shit! Hey,
Shout out to Memo for that, too,
We
bro.
actually couldn't have Googled anything. I'm not connected to the internet right now.
Oh, well, that's
in
good.
my own house. That's weird.
Imagine we didn't record any of this dialogue.
Oh my
at all.
god!
That'd be really
No, I don't. I
Nah,
think it
it
just saves.
it
Yeah,
saves
it
it
just
on
saves
there.
just like data. Yeah. Dope.
You didn't pay your internet bill this week or what?
I guess not.
Hmm.
You pay it every
Interesting.
week.
Not every week, no. I don't know why I said a week. It's a monthly thing.
You fucking stupid fucking
I
piece
am
of
pretty
shit.
Stupid. You
God.
shut up, you stupid chimp. Fuck. Dude, I love it.
Oh my
I'm just gonna
God.
say that
Hold on,
consistently to
why-
every
yes,
fucking
every
customer.
single podcast from
You
now
dumb
on.
chimp. Fuck.
Chimp fuck.
That is the greatest fucking
Calling people
insult ever.
calling somebody a fuck is so.
Just the
just
fact that
there's
it's
something
chimp. I don't know. I guess the word chimp just sounds so funny to me. It's just
If you call
chimp.
somebody chimp, yeah,
chimp fuck.
yeah, definitely. I agree 100%. I love calling people really rude names.
Yeah, I know you do. Been going through that since fucking high school.
We have definitely had only a friendship between us for a very long time.
We have. It's really weird. Yeah.
Never
Back-
have I called you a chimp fuck.
Not yet, but you
Right.
can.
Yeah, I could.
I remember when I met you, Alex. I was still smaller than you at the time.
You're only
Remember?
taller than me now.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying.
outweigh you by like 50 pounds.
Yeah, so what, dude? Wait, what are you at right now?
170. Or almost 180.
I weigh more than you, bitch.
What?
I'm 181.
What?
I swear to
you
God,
fat
180.
boy.
Yeah,
What? Are
it,
you really?
it was fat. That quarantine weight came on, but I fucking finally filled out, dude. I was like a little stick. You knew me. I was a stick,
Yes, I did.
and it was bad, like fucking daddy long legs over here.
We're
But
like daddy long legs.
yeah, no, it's more.
You got so tall so fast.
I did.
I
yeah.
felt like I saw you 1 week, and the next week I saw you. You were
But the thing was, I was tall in like hometown Mexican.
yeah. But
status.
I'm 5'6". I'm tiny.
Because I came to Austin, I was like, okay, like I'm an average sized human being. You know?
Average sized.
I moved here, nothing
100%
but like
average.
tall white people
Yep.
everywhere, 6 foot naturally.
foot,
just
yeah.
like it's not fair. It really isn't
Corn
fair.
fed,
Corn fed, beef,
big ol'
yeah,
shoulders,
big
big ol'
shoulders,
belly,
country,
country
bread.
bumpkin. Yeah.
Yeah, and it
I
wasn't. fair.
love Trump.
Yeah, that too on there. Well, there's a lot of more liberal
Yeah,
white
we're in
people in
Austin.
Austin, but still,
Yeah,
you
we're in
know,
Austin.
like fratty. And it's like, yeah, you
That's
get
even
to
worse.
you get to fucking be
what's-
that tall, do
What's
you?
that
don't
one?
deserve
What's
to
that
be
one
tall.
meme of the kid? And he's like, "Gotta do it to him."
That had to do it to him, dude. The legendary meme had to do it to him. God damn, he was my idol for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, we dressed the same. We dressed the same. Legendary day of when he did it to him. And I was like, you know what?
I gotta.
You're
do
my
it to
god.
him.
I gotta do it to him. But yeah,
Oh my
man.
god! All right.
Uh,
So 3 months from now, guys.
We'll be back.
Look
We'll be
forward
back.
to it in 3 months. It's January 19th. By the time I put this out, it'll be like, I bet you anything it'll be like January.
If we're still alive after tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the end of the world.
Yeah, it could be. Who knows, dude?
Tomorrow's the end of the world.
Go
man.
punch your local Proud Boy in the face. Don't forget. It's a
Yeah.
big day tomorrow.
I don't know if I have a specific local Proud Boy. I mean, there's got to be tons of them around here.
Oh, they're all over the place.
But I don't know if I know one yet. That one guy that I was talking about, I'd never punch him in the face.
You never do it?
No, don't say anything about him.
Oh, I didn't say anything about him. I didn't say anything about him.
Did I say it in the podcast?
No, you didn't say it on the podcast. You said it before this.
Oh, thank God. Don't say
Don't
anything
you-
about him. Yeah. Because I described him pretty well.
Yeah, I know you did,
I
right?
described him really well. Don't
Just
say
like
anything
you gave
about
me his
him.
address and everything. You just
I
completely
did, I
doxed
did,
the
yeah.
man. Here's his Facebook page too.
I don't want to talk about
Oh,
it. That
man.
guy though, I can't punch him in the face. He's a big guy.
You
He's
can
like-
try.
No, he's like
No.
6'5". He's huge.
Yeah.
He's giant. I can't even reach that. I'm 5'6".
Exactly, dude. It's that natural bread, that corn-fed,
Guys,
corn-fed
fuck, yeah,
beef.
fuck. He just picked me up and just like
Demolish you.
eat me.
Just
yeah,
eat you
yeah,
fully.
He just eat me just in one.
You just be one nugget to him. But yeah, man, I look forward to seeing
yeah,
you again.
2 hours. Yeah, man, cool. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you, everybody. Trashpack podcast, right?
Yes.
On all.
I'm
social
glad
medias.
that you knew what it was. Yeah, all social media. Actually, not on all social medias. You got YouTube and Twitter as
YouTube
of
and-
now.
Okay,
yeah.
YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah. TikTok, too. Follow me. Oh, yeah. What you looking at?
Sorry, weird message.
Okay. Oh, cryptic. Cool.
Cool. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. We'll do this again next time, and everybody take care.
Take care. Be
Hopefully
safe.
you're not dead tomorrow.
Ooh.
Peace.
Stay